Hey, oh, where is she? Where? Are we? Come on, hop out of your hiding place. Boop. There we are. So here we are again. Oh, it feels like forever since we've done one of these. Particularly in Sunday show. I mean, I know we were just here on Wednesday, but
Yeah, but we haven't watched Tamers in what feels like forever.
like it's been 2 weeks, right? Because we watched it, and then we were away for the weekend
Yeah,
at
so
friends.
technically it's been 2 weeks, but not 2 Sundays.
Well, yeah, well,
Between the last time we watched it and today, it's been 2 weeks, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
but that's like, but we've had a cross wars in between.
yeah. Two crosswords.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because we had we had Tamers, then we did cross wars, then we were away, and then we had cross wars again, and now we're back with more Tamers. So,
Yeah.
um,
We had a Seekers.
we did have a Seekers, and we have a Seekers today as well, but
Yeah.
we'll look after that later.
Yeah.
Um, so, and I actually, and the Seekers for this week is quite long. But like if
I
yeah.
haven't actually read it yet, but I saw you scrolling on it.
Oh, it looks like it goes on for a while, but there is a part where like AG tries to give Lugomon head pats again, and he's just like, "Don't touch me," and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." He's an angry boy. He'll soften in time, won't he? He will.
Yes, he
He will. He
will.
will. He will allow the head pats in time, won't he? And I look forward to that day. I look forward to that day. But
AG will have to like prove himself or something.
yeah. Hmm.
Let me open up the chat on
AG. Sorry. Can't call him AJ.
No.
That'd be fun though. I mean,
Leave your stinking ads play.
I could be I could be a Digimon seeker, whatever that means. Um so this is the Co-Crown podcast. My name is, well, it's not AG, it's AJ, and
If we
I'm
ever wanted to give you a Japanese name, it could be AG.
please don't. Uh no, that one would upset Twitter. Appropriation and the like, and I get it. You know, like I used to when I used to do text-based RPGs years ago.
Yeah.
Um, like I never really thought anything of it, because you're just taking on the role of a character. I never saw it
Yeah.
as
Yeah, and when you're
that.
younger, you don't even, especially when we were younger on the internet, cultural appropriation wasn't really talked about
No,
or.
so like my character used to be called Takayuki, and I never thought anything of it because in my in my mind, Digimon took place in Japan.
Yeah.
It was always Japanese kids. It was a rarity if you saw a kid from America.
Oh,
Whoa.
God.
Sorry, could not help myself on that one. Right? So it was a rarity if you ever saw a kid from America.
Yeah.
And then God forbid, like the world tour that 02 does at the end, and they go to Russia and Spain and Ken, or Mexico, and Ken gets a shotgun to the face and
Yeah.
all of that stuff, right? Very much cut out of the dub. Very much cut out of the dub. Um, so it never sort of crossed my mind, like that idea of appropriation, or dare I say, yellow face.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if there's a part of me that's like, and maybe it's the nostalgia. Maybe it's the nostalgia talking. There is a part of me that doesn't know if that is still accurate. However, I suppose in my older age, I am a bit more sensitive to those ideas, and I don't think it's something I would do today.
No.
Because as much as it is playing a character, it is very much, well, you don't, like, I don't have the first hand life experiences of life in that country, and my portrayal of it would be very, oh well, that's how I seen it on TV, and I
Yeah.
don't think that's fair.
Nowadays, you would find that to be extra cringe as well if someone
Yeah,
else was doing it.
yeah, yeah. No, it would.
Like those people are like, oh, I know all about Japan because anime.
Yeah, and I
They
don't
never,
want to.
yeah.
I don't want to be that asshole. You
Yeah.
know, so it's not something I would do today because like I have a great affinity and I have a great nostalgia and love for that character.
Yeah.
Because that character grew up with me. Like I think I came up with that character as like when Yahoo Groups was still a thing,
Yeah.
right? So that's like that is dead. That is deader than dead right now, right?
Yeah.
But I carried that through like Gaia Online, uh, different other
Mm.
forums. It was and Yami. That was how Yami and I kind of like we had a couple of shared interests, but that was kind of how we grew and bonded and the
Yeah.
different things. And like there's like artwork of my character and her character and this and that, and
Yeah.
there's all sorts of things. Like I've a load of stuff in a binder upstairs of artwork over the years, and even Takayuki's partner Digimon and things
Mm.
like that, which is I've always said like I would love to do a sort of a dive on, you know, mons that I've created over the years, and maybe I do it as a members only video because I just
Yeah.
don't know where I would have the time otherwise.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, so maybe just I suppose in the Hill of the Hunt where you loop back around, maybe just don't call me AG.
Yeah.
You know, I mean whatever about the joke of it, it's fine in the moment, but maybe let's not make that a thing. Just maybe we don't make that a thing. So
Yeah.
on that note, once more, welcome to the Code Crown podcast. Welcome to the Code Crown podcast. My name is AJ. I am joined, of course, by my co-host Miss Megmon,
Hello.
and I see a Ben and a Yuki in the chat. You're very welcome.
Hey Ben, Yuki.
And we are looking at Digimon Tamers episodes 5 and 6 this week because I feel like we should be further, but I think that's because we're nearly at we're gonna be by Wednesday we're gonna be on like episode 11 of Cross Wars.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be such a disconnect with the Tamer stuff.
With the numbers, yes, but they're keeping up with each other really because the other one is so much longer.
Yeah, because Cross Wars is so much longer. And there's gonna be a couple of weeks where we're just not gonna be able to do a show at all, Wednesday or Saturday or Sunday, because of my job.
Yeah.
So it'll all balance out and shake out and rumble tumble in the end. But
we're watching Digimon Tamers in Japanese, so I guess that makes it the old one. Ben's just saying, is the new one, is it a new one or the old one? So we're watching Tamers in Japanese.
But there is no new Tamers.
Yeah, I know, but the dub of it would be.
I don't know if that though, because they're about as old as each other now.
Yeah.
They are boomer shows at this point. Digimon Tamers is boomer television at this point. Hey, Reiko. Good to see you.
The gaming videos are never going to be really live on this channel. They're all on your Twitch.
Like, again, live gaming happens over on Twitch. Link in the description below. Follow me over on Twitch for live gaming. But this weekend was an exception because Split. Okay.
Sorry.
Could have warned me. I didn't.
You saw me picking up.
No, I didn't. I was reading chat. No, I didn't. So this week was kind of an exception because Splatoon will always go live on both channels simultaneously. But generally, when video game footage goes up on the channel, it's edited from Twitch streams, and that's why that's why there's no chat. That's why a game we played in February is still running on the channel now in Bravely Default. And Xenoblade 3 Future Redeemed is going to run basically as long till Bravely Default is going to overtake it by 4 videos.
Oh.
Just because of the way they slot it in together. So yeah, definitely And then we're gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom this week, and that is going to be exclusively over on Twitch, and YouTube will get the VODs later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there we go.
But then, so I want to put my foot down on something before we start today.
Yes.
On Wednesday, during the Cross Wars watch along, the ending to the fight was spoiled before we had seen it. If that happens again, I will ban people. That's it. There's just zero tolerance on that. I have asked before for no spoilers. I have seen it before, so I don't care. Meg has not. And that will just, and the whole point of this show, the podcast, is that we're taking Meg through the franchise show by show for the first time. If I see spoilers, you're getting banned, and I don't care. That is it.
Yeah, because it's not fair while we're in the middle of watching it.
Yeah.
To just say, oh, is this the one where it ends like this?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
If you want to talk about the show, does my presence keep things under control? I'll have to make Reiko a mod.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. We'll make Reiko a mod. Why not? That's not a terrible idea.
Let's bring Reiko power.
Oh, I know. Will I regret it? Add as moderator. Can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live. Also has standard. Can review and remove chat messages and hide and put users in timeout. Standard moderator, I think, is fine. Enjoy, Reiko. I wonder if I'll live to regret this.
Reiko and Yami start having a discussion and Yami's messages start disappearing.
Oh no.
No, I kid.
Oh.
But really, do not talk about the episode, like what's going to happen in the episode while we're watching it. Wait till we're finished.
Yeah. Wait until we're finished. It's not that hard.
We're watching along. You know where we are in the episode. When we say, okay, that's the end. What did you think?
Yeah.
That's when we talk about the end of the episode.
Now, I can appreciate there might be some excitement in the chatter. I totally get that. But please be mindful, this is Meg's first time watching these episodes. So no spoilers. None.
I need a sign.
If you think something is going to be a spoiler, just don't type it until we're done with that episode.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would do with actual power. That wrench looks weird next to Reiko's name, doesn't it? Oh no. That is sus. That Ben, maybe rethink your phrasing on that. That sounds very sus. Anyway, Mod, I'll let you decide what to do with that. So
you have the power.
By the power of Grey Skull. Or Skull Greymon.
The power of Skull Greymon.
Or I suppose in this case it would just be Skull Grey. By the power of Skull Grey.
That sounds weird.
Doesn't it? Yeah, it's weird.
Only thing I can guarantee is that I'll ban anyone that speaks badly of Minerva. Alright, you're gone.
Can't ban the broadcaster. There are provisions in place for that. Well, I suppose I wouldn't have anyone speak badly of Atmon Minerva either. I mean Minerva Mon X is a touchy subject. but the AI Minerva, yeah, no, I wouldn't say anything bad against Minerva either.
The power of Digivolution?
Oh, yeah, you see this thing. So That thing.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And this is a non-skull Beluchimon.
Like a grown up of
Like Tapermon or something.
yeah. Tapirmon, is that his name? He's not there.
No, he evolved from Guilmon, apparently. But in the card
But
game can evolve from any level 3
no, what was his name
yellow.
in Ghost Game? The one that could go in between the phones and stuff.
Oh!
It was with Pokemon? He could go into dreams as well, couldn't he?
Yeah, Tapermon, yeah. Or
Yeah.
Bakumon. Yeah. He's got two names. He's either Tapermon or Bakumon.
So was he Bakumon?
Yeah.
What was the little professor guy's name?
Bokomon.
Pokemon. Right. Okay, that's confusing.
Yeah. Baku and Boko.
Yeah.
What's so confusing? They don't sound similar at all. What's so confusing about that? But yeah. No, I think he is meant to be like an evolution of that, but
Yeah.
Tapermon also has its own evolution line, and Beluchimon isn't there for some reason.
Yeah, he's the image of him though.
Oh, he is! Like...
Could be his granddad.
I always remember his name as Bakumon, as in Bakura from Yu-Gi-Oh, because they have the same, like, he even still has, like, he's the same sort of cloud legs as the other guy as well. But like a Baku or a Bakuret, it's like for dream eating, and the Millennium Ring was a dream catcher.
Yeah.
So that's always that sort of association. That was why he was named the way he was. But yeah, strangely, does not evolve to Beluchimon. Bakumon. Yeah, that's weird. Like they look like they were made for each other.
Yeah.
Like they really do.
Digimon went, no, that's too close to Pokemon. They're so similar. They're gonna evolve from and to completely different things.
Oh, yeah, I know. Anyway. So what are we up to? Where is chat? You're in the brink of increasing your next commission by 10. I mean, no, we already agreed on 80. I'm reading your fanfic tomorrow. We already agreed on 80, so can't change the rules now. Oh, there is also the Skull Beluchimon Reiko drew.
Ah.
The Digi Lady, the Digi Ladyfied version, which I don't know if I can show off here. That's tame enough.
I don't think YouTube would have trouble with it.
Well, look, we'll see about. We don't have an artist alley this week.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll go looking for it later. I know. Yeah, that's there is I think there's another version of that. Am I wrong? Is there a sweaterless version of that, or did I have a
Did you dream it?
that wasn't the word I was looking for. Like, did I have an episode and just imagine it? But yeah, but that one with the big purple sweater, that's the one.
No, we don't need a new YouTube channel, Ben. We're good with this one. All the games are on this
picture as War Greymon. No, no, you're okay, Ben. You're okay. I appreciate the offer, lad, but we're good. We're good. We're good with the one channel.
Ulrika says there is one.
Oh, there is one?
That would not fly here.
Ah, okay. I knew I wasn't imagining things. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Rowan, welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, just look, that's really sort of the only housekeeping I wanted to get out of the way today. We don't really have anything else to cover product-wise.
No.
So, I just wanted to make sure, like, spoilers are a no-no. We now have a mod looking out for that stuff. So...
Reiko's seen Tamers?
Reiko has seen Tamers. I'm sure. Anyway, but yeah, so anyway, we are watching these in real time.
Yeah. I've never seen them.
And Meg has never seen them. Our bunny here has never seen them. So we're going to just no spoilers. If you think something might be a spoiler, refrain from saying it until after the episode. We're doing 2 episodes, 5 and 6 today, and we'll kind of see if any plot starts to pick up or if we get any new sort of evolutions.
Nice. It's Rowan's favorite season.
Oh, awesome. Is it in English or we're watching the Japanese version? Because Meg started the franchise with the Japanese versions of Adventure 02, Try, Kizuna, Last Evolution. No, Last Evolution is Kizuna.
Yeah.
Try and Kizuna. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I keep thinking there's another one in there, but there's not. Because that stupid title is so long.
Yeah.
It's better in Japanese always. The dub has its upsides. And that might be nostalgia talking.
Yeah.
Because I grew up on it.
Yeah.
But
I grew up in the English and I jumped straight in on the Japanese instead.
Yeah, so we're just keeping that going. Like my last viewing of Tamers was the English version. So this is kind of a first for me watching it in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So the music is always better. I mean, to presume anything is better than the Digi-rap, I mean, it's blasphemy. That is blasphemous. I kid. Again, a product of its time.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Being a product of your time is okay. That is fine.
Everything had a rap.
Everything had a rap back then. Yeah. Do you remember? No, I know that was his whole deal, but do you remember MC Hammer had a TV show? Like he had a cartoon with talking shoes.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Oh yeah. We got the Hammer rap. Yeah.
No, now I'm just picturing the shoe people. that was a little British TV show in the 80s. It's completely different.
Well, I'll show you the intro off screen.
Yeah.
Because when you see it, you're gonna go, "Hey, wait a minute! Yeah, I do remember that." But like everything had a rap back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
So it's a product of its time, and again, absolutely fine. All right. So like with that, we just get into it now. Of course, for anybody new, such as Rowan or anybody who might be lurking in the background, we will not be showing the episodes on screen because that is a copyright nightmare, to say the least. This is a watch along. We will give you a countdown to when we start the episode. If you have the means to watch along with us, please do so. But honestly, you'll probably hear it through the mic anyway. So you'll get an idea of where we are, and we'll be commenting on it as we go and talking about it, and animation flubs, the story, characters, why is this a thing, etc.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the ins and outs.
Meg will ruin your beloved show by going, "Why does he look like this and that had a baby?" And you'll go, "Oh no, you're right."
To be fair, that hasn't happened as often as you say.
No, but I did, like when I was watching, was it Adventure in 02? And I was live tweeting it at the time.
Oh yes.
And all the things I would say, and you're like, "Oh no."
But that's
why did you say that?
But that's kind of why I love this, right? Because I grew up on it. Like I've seen all the shows, I've read the mangas, I've played the video games, and you're brand new. You've got this outsider's perspective. You're not tainted by nostalgia.
Yeah.
Right. So you're able to point at things and go, "Yeah, no, that's actually kind of stupid." And I go, "No."
I'm just like, "Lewd, why are they following the children into the shower?"
You wait till we get to season 4. There's a scene in season 4 that I kind of look at and go, "Yeah, they were right to cut that." Oh, and then of course we are watching Cross Wars, where there is a Digimon that attacks Crotch first.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
As long as she's not attacking any children Crotch first, that would be weird.
No. And then and shoots lasers from her boobs.
Amazing.
Yeah. Mervamon's a treat. She really is. Like, it's a kind of thing it's a kind of thing I was able to look at back then and go, yeah, that's kind of cringe, but it's funny. And now I look at, like, 13 years later and still go, yeah, it's just funny. Like, it's absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Like, they went over the top trying to be fan servicey with her, and it's just like it kind of rolls back around on itself to just stupidity.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to kind of laugh at
I
it.
look forward to that.
Right. Well then, look, let's roll it up then. So this is episode 5, Kaloo. So
You gotta beat up the remote to get to these episodes.
I just gotta move yours so the
Yeah.
signal travels.
But then you'll have to move her back.
Ah.
But she's not in the way of the subtitles.
One thing at a time. I tell you what, we just pop her down here. Not like the chat can see your. So all right, so Kaloo, starting in 3, 2, 1. If you're watching along with us, boot up your file, pop in your DVD, whatever your means are. Well, we are starting episode 5 now.
Oh my god, an intro at the start.
I know. Oh, I tell you, that is one thing I have not missed about going back to Cross Wars is, like, the episode running for like 12 minutes and then you get the intro, and then a commercial break right after it.
You're like, oh no, it's over. Oh wait, it's not.
So 僕は言いたいな、ずっと続け忘れた。それは一つの謎。僕は誰なんだろう。Yeah, that. Wasn't buying all 3 though.
No.
Then again, I'm looking at the gold one and going, oh, do I?
When our friends came down to pick us up the other day,
yeah,
they were looking at that and fawning over nostalgia. And I was like, no, that's actually like brand new.
Did they have a go with the
card? Yeah.
Yeah.
They made the motion of doing the card, and I was like, there you go. We also have the card.
I do love these cards though, like nice and thick NFC communication, so you can do the things and
yeah.
But they do get scratched.
Oh, they would, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the subtitles call him Lee, so we could just call him Lee.
Yeah, we'll call him Lee. I mean, Henry is fine too. I mean, it is his name in the English version, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, if the subs are calling him Lee, we'll go with that. Look at Kulumon.
Gonna stretch him out really weird.
It is. He looks giant.
How was he posing butt first? That was weird.
Yeah. It wouldn't look so weird if they didn't stretch him out on the titles.
Yeah.
Because he looked behind him as if he was lost and confused or something. Oh. Who got into the chalk marker?
The teacher is so done with everybody.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's one of you, but if you know anything. Imagine picking up your books and wiggling at your teacher like that.
This happens more often than I like. Yeah, I do enjoy Takado's teacher because yeah, she does just seem to be done with everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the principal saw it.
They're gonna have him. They all thought he was an alcoholic.
Children thought he was an alcoholic, yeah. Not even the adults. Why is the ceiling moving? A ghost. The cutest baby ghost ever.
Hologram ghost? I will say though, there is something to how ordinary all the characters look.
Mm.
It's really understated. Like they're not. This seemed to be before the time. Like, you know,
Main characters
had
specifically had bright pink natural hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is something to be said for just how natural and.
Oh no.
Like even Haru with his green hair, like natural green hair.
Natural green hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging out in the medicine cabinet.
Mm. I say that, but then Lee turns up with like dark blue hair. But I think I'm used to that because dark blue hair is always meant to be like black.
Yeah.
It's always.
Ah. Oh. Oh, look at him!
Look at him, kill him up with the ball.
A little determined run. Oh. Oh. He's so cute.
He's a good. Kulamon's a good boy. The first hologram ghost, Waco says. Way to go.
Oh. Want to give him cuddles. Head pats.
We're gonna have to get you a plushie of him, aren't we?
Yeah.
Take it. No, Kulamon, vandalism is wrong. Determined little guy. All right,
Oh, he tried.
he tried. Like the shapes are too. Like everything's there.
Yeah.
You do-
Yeah, it's cool. Vandalism is fun. So it's pretty cool. We do not.
Don't corrupt the baby.
Aww. Aww.
Ah, yes,
So
anime
just...
where they go to school on Sunday.
Hide him from the principal.
On the bunnies.
My friends.
They're having a sniff. I'm just gonna crack open a cold one here. Enjoy that can ASMR.
No can emotes anymore.
No.
With the brush. No. He was just gonna whack him with a sweeping brush.
He was, yeah.
Stop trying to pick him up.
He just doesn't like being touched. Leave him alone. Look at those giggles. Don't sniff his butt. Oh yeah, the Lego. Well, or
Yeah.
Playmobil, I guess.
A little dunk.
Yeah. Digimon's not even in the show yet. Just called Kazu in the dub.
Mhm.
He knows a lot about Digimon by playing cards.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a baby is not a good fit for him.
No. Oh, God, the boxing gloves.
Oh,
The eye patch. What's with the eye patch?
Oh.
I love how in anime fists can just melt over each other.
Yeah. Oh, poor baby.
Takano's just like, oh no. He's dead.
Dead, yeah.
The baby is dead. Oh. Susie.
Susie. Yeah, I was trying to remember the name. That's a terrifying doll.
So it's like real life dolls.
Yeah. It's like on My Generation.
I don't know. Giving Susie Kulumon sounds like a death warrant. It sounds like you might as well just send Kulumon to the gallows.
Why would she put a hat on over a ribbon?
Because it's fashionable. Fashionable. Blah. Hamburger?
Hamburger. Death by half.
Yes, let's not ask the
Person who thinks he's a ghost.
I was gonna say the the girl who talks to the sock puppet. But yeah, sure.
snap a Digimon reaction. I'm 43 minutes late. We're almost through episode 1. Episode 5. The first episode,
first
I
of
meant to
this.
say. Yeah.
Gullimon just out-logicked Guilmon.
Yeah. It's not hard to do.
No, it's not! But it shouldn't have been that easy. Why do you have to protect me just because you're bigger? And it's like, oh, it's like he had a, it's like, you could see Guilmon's internal blue screen.
Mm.
He just shut down. 3 locks!
Let's vandalize together. Guilmon, the professional mole.
Oh my god, they did a pentagram!
That's not a pentagram.
Star David?
Yeah. What just happened?
I'm pretty sure that got cut out in the dub. I hope it did.
They probably shaped it differently or something.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So they just...
Did they summon?
So they summoned the Digimon using the Star David. Not sure how I feel.
Okay. What did they summon?
Did they think it's a pentagram and got their stars mixed up? Bloody well hope so. And again, Japan does that. You ever seen Bible Black?
Oh, it's one of these.
Evilmon. You're small.
I'll protect you. He looks like a man in a
Oh my god, he's so tiny!
He looks like a little man in a costume because his hands are human color.
Uh-oh. Well, nobody's drawing lines anymore.
Mm-hmm. So did that really get destroyed?
Oh yeah, that's gone. Nobody's drawing lines
So
anymore.
there's no point to digital fields. They don't do anything.
No. They're basically just realizing areas.
Yeah.
But like if Evilmon here were to leave that, it would mean nothing.
Yeah.
Humans just can't see what's going on inside of it.
Unless they're tamers.
Yeah.
Right. Why did it look like they were wearing suits when they were on it? Did you notice that? It was just the cloud shadow as they were coming towards it. It looked like they were wearing suits. Oh!
We have that one.
Yeah, nice. Can you get those cards in English?
Well, the ones that came with the Digivice? I don't think so. But, like, all these cards would have been in the actual game years ago when this version of the game existed. Oh. Digi-modify!
Stock footage time.
Still wish the song lyrics were in the corner.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
So, his dialogue got lost to the song.
Yeah, they used song lyrics there instead of what he said.
Yeah. Okay. Silly subtitles. Like, I appreciate we have a subtitle version at all, but...
Yeah.
I didn't even see what...
Nani?
She just ate all his data.
Nom 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 nom.
Yummy, yummy data.
Renemon's like, excuse me?
She's so disgusted. Appearing out of nowhere and stealing their kill. Saying they shouldn't thank her as if she did something good.
Dangerous to go alone.
No, it isn't.
Imagine if Link had said that.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Nah, I'm okay, lad. Although to be fair, you can actually beat that game with just a shield. It's tough as balls, but it's possible.
That moon looks like it's drawn in crayon.
It probably was. Like how Batman the Animated Series. That's all done on black paper.
All the holes. I didn't even make Gilmon fill them back in or anything.
It must be a dinosaur. Human face zombie dogs.
What?
What?
That's one way to describe an Evomon. Looks more like a gremlin, mind. But...
Yeah, I think he's meant to be a gremlin.
Ooh. I started bopping to the song and my chair started creaking really weirdly.
Oh gosh.
I'm just like, please don't collapse.
Not until we get through the next episode, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, what'd you think of this?
I love this episode.
Yeah, this episode's great.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
It's fun and it's cute and
It doesn't take its
they tell off Ruki.
Riku
Riku. He's also Ruki though.
in the dub, yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna keep getting.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna keep
Oh, they
confusing me.
pointlessly changed her whole name in the dub.
Yeah. But they told her off for being a little snot, basically, and I enjoy that.
Yeah. Like, I do like that the episode didn't take itself too seriously until she showed up.
Yeah. And it wasn't full-on filler either.
No, because Kulumon does seem to be important, so
Yeah.
introducing the characters
yeah,
to
they-
Kulumon finally.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good way of doing a filler episode.
Mm.
Like an episode that has no bearing on the overall story, but it kind of still gets a point across.
Yeah, it just drops a couple little breadcrumbs.
Oh.
Does she eventually stop being a bitch? 'Cause right now, I just feel really, really bad for Renamon.
Oh yeah. Oh well, there you go.
Oh, that feels bad though. That feels like it's so forced.
There you go.
Is that a
The
a
preview
theme?
spoiling it for you as usual.
That's a Gyukimon, is it?
Kyubimon.
Kyubi? No, that's Kyubimon. I mean the spider.
Oh, Dokugumon.
Dokugumon. What's a Gyukimon then?
The small one.
Oh, the little guy.
Yeah.
The one that turns everyone else into spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same evolution chain.
Yeah. Similar body,
Yeah.
except one is like a man shape on top, right?
Here, I'll bring Yukimon back up for you here.
And he's got a tiny little, like a centaur, but he's a spider, right?
Yeah. He's got the little like test tubes on his back and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man body.
Yeah.
Not a man head, but a man body. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I got you, I got you.
2 mouths.
Yeah. So you go Dokugumon. And then Dokugumon, and then you can go into this thing, and yeah. I think it's a perfect. Yeah, it's a perfect. Yeah, it evolves from Dokugumon.
Okay.
Who evolves from Ko-Dokugumon baby, which is it's kind of cute. It's weirdly cute.
Yeah, got Ganondorf's hair.
It does. um.
Oh, are they the ones that were? Oh, what happened in Adventure with them? Oh, because Arachnimon was 02, wasn't she?
But in Survive, Arachnimon had like an army of like Dokugumon and
Should she have
the baby
those
ones
in
as well.
02 as well? The episode where they're like,
Yeah.
they
Well,
all got like shrunk down or something in a bathroom.
and baked into a pizza. That was Power Rangers. God.
Am I remembering that right?
No, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
That's the Adventure, not 02.
That's because I'm still on the baby one.
Oh, it still says Adventure.
02. One of the Kaiser's slaves. The same or another one is seen as one of Arachnimon's slaves.
Yeah.
Yet another one appears in Mexico.
Okay.
So yeah, it appears a couple of times.
Okay.
So yeah, you're remembering, right?
Desmond said Gilmon. The ghost.
Welcome, Desmond.
You haven't been here this whole time, have you? Have we ignored you?
I hope. I hope not. I'm feeling bad that that's becoming a bit.
Go back to chat for a second.
I will. Gilmon, the professional mole.
Just
got
here.
here. Okay, good. Well, here, let me pop the rankings up on display, and we'll have a bit of a chatter about the episode before we move on to the next one.
I think you already know my rank for this episode. Purely based on the cute.
Well, I was gonna say I figured Kulumon would be your favorite this week.
Little football cute.
Yeah, like it's hard not to like. And like, they did a good job of making the episode about Kulumon, and I would have to agree. Like even though like they didn't sideline him, you know, at any stage. So, and then his interactions with Gilmon are pretty fun, you know, and why do you have to protect me just because you're bigger? And Gulumon just having a blue screen of death moment and not being able to process that idea.
Okay, let's go.
So yeah, no, I would have to agree with you. I do think Gilmon is a strong choice for character of the week, but it has to be Kulumon. Yeah, like again,
so much cuteness, even when it was in like not even when it was in like the imaginings.
Yeah,
like it was so just him watching the football, and he was all excited for the kid who got the goal, and and then when he got a goal and no one came out for him, he was so sad, and you just want to pick him up and give him head pats.
Yeah, but he'd probably jump away from you. He doesn't seem to like being touched.
No,
which is fine. You got to respect personal space.
Exactly.
I'd
ask permission. Can I put you on the head, please?
Well, we do have a monster of the week this week, as short-lived as it was. So it was Evilmon. So yeah, they.
I'm gonna do a quick search on that star.
I think that was a star. That was the Star of David.
But has it. Yeah, like that's the Star of David. That's essentially what they drew.
It's the two triangles overlaid on each other.
Yeah.
But in a lot of media, it does get, unfortunately, it seems to take the place of a pentagram.
See, because it did. They just okay. So it's where's it gone?
Meg's doing a bit of cyber sleuthing.
Had something that was. There's a couple of different things with it.
Right.
It's in like Hinduism, Buddhism as well.
Oh.
The two triangles, one pointed up, one pointed down. They're locked in a harmonious embrace.
Okay.
They symbolize man's position between the earth and sky.
Oh.
Holding there, yeah. So there's more than just the. In Buddhism, it's some old versions of it contain a hexagram with the swastika sign inside it,
The
because
manju?
that used to, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So it's used there. Then obviously it's the Star of David.
We got to specify the manju, because the other thing is the other thing is no bueno.
Mm.
And it's sad that like that iconography, even if you're using it correctly nowadays, is just such a taboo because of
even though it's like a peaceful symbol.
Yeah.
And
all you have to do is mirror it and turn it slightly, and now it's
So the hexagram, like the pentagram, was and is used in practices of the occult and ceremonial magic, and is attributed to the 7 old planets outlined in astrology. 6-pointed star is commonly used both as a talisman and for conjuring spirits and spiritual forms in diverse forces in diverse forms of occult magic.
Okay.
So that explains how they summoned a demon.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a hexagram rather than a pen. Okay.
Yeah, it's a hexagram.
Right.
But obviously, most people would know.
Know
it as a Star of David before they know it as a hexagram.
Yeah, because funnily enough, they don't teach occultism in schools.
They should, when the subject is just called religion. But over here, that just means Catholicism and a bit of Islam.
Because you have to be inclusive.
Yeah.
And I'm not being facetious when I say that. I think that's more of an attack on the school board rather than.
Oh yeah, like our housemate, when she was studying to be a teacher of religion. There's so many like she could take classes on voodoo, she could take classes on occultism, all these all these different diverse types of religion.
Yeah.
But to become a teacher in this country, you have to do like 7 or 6 things on like Catholicism and Christianity.
Oh yeah.
And she only had like 8 classes or something like that.
Oh right.
So 6 of them, if she wanted to teach here, 6 of them had to be based on that. So they force you into it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And wild.
Yeah. It shouldn't be that way anymore.
No.
But schools are run by churches that are
that's it. We
in control. So.
they like to tell you that the church doesn't run the country anymore, but lies.
And every school is called Saint something in someone's convent.
Yeah. Basically that, yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, so it is summoning magic.
Yeah, I never thought of a hexagram.
Rico said Gilman is a good boy, but not the smartest and lacks life experience. Yeah.
This is fair. I love marking site moments. Evil Mon is evil.
Let's see her battles in that search. Well, we could bring up the Wikipedia page, but
Summoning magic. But there is well, yeah. They should. I would like to learn how to deal with demons. From what I've learned, salt.
But that keeps them away.
Yeah, well, there you go. You're dealing with them.
If you summon them, put the salt in a circle around where you've summoned them so they can't get out. Though I don't know if that fully applies to demons or just ghosts. And spirits. Witches. We all know it applies to witches.
Water. Water for witches, right? I'm melting.
You've seen Hocus Pocus? Throws the salt at Winifred, and she's like, "Oh, what a clever little white witch."
Mm.
And then they put the girl down in Billy's grave, the little sister, and cover it with salt so they can't get her.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah,
That's a thing.
yeah.
In Supernatural, they cover all the doors and windows with salt so nothing can get in.
Well,
always keep your salt handy if you think your house is haunted.
Yeah,
and some iron. If your ghosts with iron.
They need their vitamin B. Right. So score out of 5 for this one.
You know what my answer is?
Really? You're going full?
Yeah.
You're going all in?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
This was a great little episode.
Yeah.
It had no story and it probably doesn't deserve a 5, but I love it.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. Oh god.
Desmond said, let's call Elena about the Mahama cult. From a show.
Is it?
Nico said, for witches, brass knuckles, and hope you have an arm strong enough to finish it in one hit before they can cast a spell. Depends. Are they the wand ones? Are they a Sabrina witch where you just wiggle your finger?
Yeah.
Are they the other kind that have to literally say the spell out before it'll happen?
Oh.
You know, if you bust their teeth, it's not going to work.
No.
You'll have a bit of Ash in Evil Dead forgetting the words. A symptom there.
Klaatu, Barada, nickel, necktie. Oh, such a good movie.
We need to go see the new one.
Yeah. I'm feeling...
or just see.
Yeah.
Go.
Well, I'm mixed. I love this franchise. I do.
It doesn't look like an Evil Dead movie.
No.
The trailer doesn't look like an Evil Dead movie. It looks like an Exorcist movie.
Yeah, with like Evil Dead elements tacked on.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like...
But it depends where it goes from this, because that's a sequel.
Yeah, see, Evil Dead 2013 kind of... I loved that movie, and then they did nothing with it.
Yeah.
And instead of building on that one, it's like they've rebooted again.
Yeah.
And when we just had 3 seasons of Ash versus Evil Dead, and then they cut that, and then they cut. So I don't know if I'm Evil Deaded out, or if I'm just like, why should I get invested? I don't.
Yeah, like he was at the end of that movie, like he was going to be part of
like this of a sequel or a crossover or something. Yeah.
They could have tied it in with the show somewhere, even.
Yeah,
but
I mean, they put her in the game.
Yeah, she's in the game.
Like Mia's in the game. Still haven't played as her because I just have not found time to play that game again.
Yeah.
I do want to go back to it though because I had a lot of fun with that. But
welcome to the Digimon podcast where we talk about Evil Dead today.
Yeah. Oh, it's not even the Halloween show.
We have nothing Pokemon to talk about, so oh, look, there was a ghost in this episode, so
yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'm just kind of trepidatious, I suppose.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to go see it and support the franchise. But there is a part of me just like, why am I getting invested?
Yeah. Are they just gonna like dangle it there and then take it away again for another 10 years?
Yeah. I saw someone on Twitter post, I'm starting to miss Ash in Evil Dead stuff. And Bruce Campbell quote tweeted it. It was like, I'm starting to miss him too. Just a little bit. I was like, don't do this to me, Bruce.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me. No. Like, if I'm not getting Mad Max Evil Dead like I was promised at the end of Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 3, I don't think I want to know. I want my Mad Max Evil Dead.
Yeah, I want it to continue. I don't want them to bring old Ash into the new series.
Yeah.
Because that's just not going to work.
No. But...
young Ash from the first movie, perhaps. But
yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
You'd have to recast him eventually.
Yeah.
For that stuff,
Does anyone have a good enough chin?
Disney de-aging CGI might only go so far.
Yeah.
It's like...
well, that look weird. He's too wide now to be...
Well, that's... yeah.
No offense to him.
No, I would love to. I would love to see them attempt it. You know, I'd love to see like young Ash in some form of media maybe one more time. But at the same, but something like, oh, it would. I think it would look too Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
The good thing about Luke turning up in Mandalorian was that he was always far away.
Yeah.
You didn't really have a whole lot of close up shots.
Spoilers for the Mandalorian.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. It's been out long enough.
it's been out long enough. The clips are all over YouTube.
Yeah.
Like the good thing about him turning up on that again, it was far away. You didn't really have any close up shots until the hood came down, and even then, it was never right up in his face.
Yeah, like that girl in.
Well, I feel for Ash, you have to, because Ash is kind of like the Rock in a way. He's very he talks with his facial expressions.
Yeah, like a Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
that kind of face. Yeah. Yeah,
So
you have to get the up closes on him, and
so I feel like it would lean a bit too Uncanny Valley.
yeah.
But you've given this episode a 5.
I have, yes.
Oh, I don't know if I agree, but
It's purely based on all the cuteness.
no, I get that. But I'm having I don't know if I agree, but I'm having a hard time saying you're wrong. But I don't want this to be the best episode so far. You know, it's not it's a filler-ish episode. It's more filler than plot. But it's not a throwaway episode either.
Yeah.
But I kind of enjoyed this more than I did the other 4.
Because you just sit here the whole time going, oh. You're just so engaged in it.
Oh, like 5 implies the perfect episode.
It does.
Oh.
The cutest episode.
Well, definitely that. I might have to go halfway on this and give it a 4.5.
Oh.
Oh no! That feels like I'm just. That just feels like that just feels like
I'm being petty.
I am. I was about to say I'm just being a pedantic bitch. No. Yeah. You know what? You're right. No, you are. You're. Oh, I hate that you're right, but you are. This is like the best episode out of the first 5.
Like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Oh
my god. We get Gilmon shenanigans as well. We get throwbacks to the principal.
Yeah.
Alcoholism. And Gilmon ate all the bread in the school as well, didn't he?
Oh, he did, yeah.
Yeah, before. So then Kulamon coming in and eating all the bread. Like, where does he put it? He's teeny. How much bread does a school need that they have their own little bakery?
I mean, how many students are they catering for?
Yeah.
You know?
I've never thought about that in Japanese secondary school. Well, I know they have like different layers to it, but
like my primary and secondary school never had a canteen. Actually, I tell a lie. My secondary school got rid of their canteen the year I started.
Really?
Oh yeah. So
no, we had a canteen, which was literally just 2 ladies sitting next to 2 boiling, the big kettle things.
Yeah.
And you could bring your packet of soup and your cup, and they'd put it in a cup for you and put the boiling water into it. Yeah. Or you could ask them for tea.
Yeah, no, they like our secondary school had a mess hall where you could see like the benches used to be.
Yeah.
And kind of on the back wall there was like a shutter and a counter. And
yeah.
You used to be able to go up and order food and things.
Yeah, no,
but they actually got rid of that the year I started, and it never opened back up.
Oh, we had a tuck shop as well.
Oh.
Just a little tiny corner of the school had a little shop in it. And there was just a guy sitting in there all day working.
Yeah.
And he just sell crisps and soup and, then pens and pencils and stuff in case you needed.
Yeah, no, they had, like, you'd go down to the secretary's office.
Yeah.
And she'd just have, like, this little cabinet, and you'd have, like, 30 cents for a pencil, or, for a rubber, sorry, eraser.
Mm-hmm. They weren't selling rubbers.
They weren't.
30 cents in school.
Okay, rubber is a Irish verbiage for an eraser because they're made of rubber.
Yeah.
So it's not a Johnny.
You could say a condom. It's okay.
Can I though?
Oh.
Well, you just did.
Yeah. That gets me as well, because where my mom is from,
yeah,
they call themselves Johnnies because it's part of the name of the place she's from.
Oh,
And then when she said that one day about being a Johnny, I was like, what now?
wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah, like Irish vernacular is a bit out there. All right.
all over the place. Our nicknaming conventions are quite weird as well.
Yeah, a little bit. So next so we're coming into episode 6 now, and I mean, you've seen from the preview, like,
we get a Cubimon.
yeah. How do you feel
But
about that? How do you feel about that?
I feel bad for Renamon. I don't feel like this evolution is a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Unless in the space of one episode
She decides not to be a
Riku
bitch anymore.
stops being a bitch. Is she Riku? Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to put a little name tag on the desk so I remember who she is.
Just Riku, as in like the
Riku.
Napon.
Yeah, Riku.
Yeah.
But
Not Rika, like the dub called her. She went from Ruki
Ruki.
She went from Ruki Makino to Rika Nonaka in the dub.
Right.
They just completely changed her name.
So is she Riku or Ruki?
Riku.
Is she?
Riku. Oh, Ruki. Bollocks, I've done it. Am I thinking of the Napon?
You got it back. No, she's not Rukia.
Rukia. Johnny Bravo. Hey, hey, pretty. What do you say? You and I go back to my place and stare at each other.
Oh, I can't believe that was a children's TV show.
Oh, I know. I would love to go back and watch it if at all possible. Okay, Ruki. Yeah.
In the Japanese, she's Ruki.
Yeah.
I was right then.
Yeah. And then in the dub, she's Rika.
Yeah. So there's no Rikus here. We're just thinking of
We're thinking of the Napon. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's Ruki. Okay, cool. Goddamn Xenoblade, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. What does he know?
The immortal Napon. He's still here.
There's 1,000 years between Future Redeemed and the base game.
Yeah.
1,000 years.
He's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny's are an idol boy band. Yeah, I know that actually.
Mm. Okay.
Never actually listened to them, mind, but
Mm.
I have heard of.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if she goes from, if she stops being a bitch in this episode, then
That's a lot of tension that's just like I'm trying to remember if she goes from just being, a bitch to just being a tsundere.
like she's just an edgelord in general.
Oh god, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
she
did you
stands
see
out-
the
she
episode?
stands
Did you
out in
see
the
the
street with
outfit
her
she was
head.
wearing in that preview?
No.
With like the big long trench coat and the Punisher skull t-shirt
God.
and
And then she just stands out in the streets listening to her headphones, trying to look all cool with her one foot up on the wall.
oh, here, look, I won't begrudge her that. I've been there. With my big fuck off trench coat and Punisher skull shirt. I won't begrudge her that. Well, maybe not Punisher. I didn't really care for the Punisher.
No,
But I probably had some sort of edgelordy skull,
like Steve Austin or something.
possibly, because a skull's a skull, right?
Mm. Being emo and be waifu. No, we don't want her to be waifu. She's too young
we don't.
for that.
Yeah, she's too young for waifu. She's like she is like 12. Don't lewd the lollies. Don't waifu the lollies. Oh, 10.
She's
10.
10.
She's 10.
She's 10. In the dub, she's 13.
In the dub, she's 13. Yeah,
what a weird change.
Yeah, that's a bit of random, innit? Like, that's gonna make something later a bit worse.
Okay.
I won't spoil it, but there's
No, you won't.
No,
You've given out about spoilers.
Yeah,
You'll get banned.
I will definitely ban me if I go on about spoilers. But there's something that happens later in the show, and I'm just like, oh, that's much worse now. Like, it was bad enough when I thought she was like 12 or 13, but 10 is like, oh.
Yeah, it's all wiki, so.
Yeah. Oh god. Right.
Do you want to show off? Let's ban AJ now.
Don't give Reiko any ideas. Please don't give Reiko any ideas, Desmond.
Reiko has the power now.
You know what? I give it the power, I can take it away. So
So, do you want to show off Reiko's art?
Which one?
The one we were looking at earlier? The
The Skull Belushi
Mon?
Oh, yeah, just because we were talking about it earlier. Let me go find it. I've closed off Twitter.
Oh, you closed it. You were on it.
I was, and then I tried not to have a billion tabs open.
No emotional support tabs today?
No emotional support tabs today. I have emotional support Digimon today, so I'm good.
Like the Quincy King. I don't get that reference, but I'm assuming he can take power away.
That's a Bleach thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And I can ask for more money after you asked me to add a very complicated drawing after already paying for the commission. That tattoo is very complex. But make it really simplistic.
Hey, hold on. No. You asked for more detail. You asked for that. You could, I'm sorry. That's not on me. That's on you. You wanted more detail.
Here, before we do that, do you want to just put that episode? Because there's only one place for it.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Rankings.
Oh, well, I was going to wait until we were done with the 2, but sure, if you want to rank it now before.
I mean, it's nice and easy.
Yeah. I mean, fair. I'll fix the alignments in a sec.
Episode 5 got 5.
Yeah.
Give it back its title.
Oh, oh yeah, I didn't notice that one at all. There you go.
There we go.
Cool.
You gave 3 a 3.
I did.
I like when that happens.
Right. Okay, so where were we with the Skull Belushi-mon? Where is it? Just because we were talking about Skull Belushi-mon earlier.
In the rankings.
I will. This one, isn't it?
Widow Capture.
There. So there's Reiko's Skull Belushi-mon. Just because we were talking about Skull Belushi-mon earlier. Enjoy.
I want to make that sweater.
What? You want to make that sweater?
Yeah, it's really nice. Drawing hour. I mean, we'd look at the other version, but
Oh yeah, the other version might get us banned.
yeah.
So that's all you're getting.
Pop over to Reiko's Twitter there, and you can have a look, I suppose. Is it on the Twitter?
Probably.
Yeah, Twitter doesn't care about boobs.
Until it does.
Until it does. No, Twitter's the new Tumblr. Can't scroll on it in public just in case.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Even last night when we were watching the Backlash, like I'd be scrolling, and you know the thing, like the spam things always use like the trending topics in theirs, and you're like wrestling, porn, wrestling, because they just put all the hashtags into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably be easier to find on the Pixiv. Pixiv?
The Pixiv, yeah.
Yeah.
I always used to call it Pivix.
Me too, because it's easier to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I had to start like typing it out properly. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it is Pixiv. Like every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, it is Pixiv.
Like, it makes
but
sense
my brain always reads it as yeah.
But
oh,
my
yeah,
brain is just Pivix.
Yeah, my brain has always just read it as Pivix. Yeah. That's for after having paid for it. Well, we'll have to see, Reiko. We'll
conduct business in your DMs there.
Yeah. I mean, I am going
to give out to me for airing dirty laundry, and here we are.
I mean, well, Reiko's a bully. I gotta stand my ground.
Antagonist.
Where's Yami?
Where is Yami?
Come back, Yami. We miss you.
They were here nice and early. Right on time.
All right.
I'm only playing.
Will we jump into episode 6 then?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this episode is called What It Means to Be a Partner. So
does she actually learn?
I kind of like...
As Seekers is drumming into our heads, Digimon are alive.
Yeah. I'm not made to be a hero, so I can simply embrace that role.
Embrace the role that fits me more.
I mean, as far as the tattoo goes, you're the one always giving out to me for not keeping you updated on design changes. That is all I was doing. just throwing that out there. You gave out to me before for not keeping you up to date on design changes. You know.
Keep it in the DMs, guys.
I'm already reading your fanfic tomorrow. What do you want? Anyway, so let's get into it. Let's get into episode 6. What it means to be a partner.
I'm gonna have some cake while we do.
Yeah, cool. So starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
What?
No, I'm good. I want some ice cream too.
Ice cream.
If I buy you an ice cream, will that satiate you? I'd say it's bloody hot over there, so ice cream is probably a good idea.
I've noticed when they turn their heads when they're running, it's really ominous.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, I've thought that for years. It's just creepy. Probably, but I get to choose it. Fair.
It's like when when someone's watching TV in a horror movie and all the characters start looking at her. Or, Here's the next Terriermon's next one up.
Yeah.
From
Galgamon.
Kind of looks like Mecha Stingmon, even though Stingmon's kind of mechy looking already.
It's a Rapidmon. Do you remember the thing Willis's Galgamon turned into in the movie? The gold thing? It's that, but green.
Okay.
Because that's one of those weird Digimon that has there is Rapidmon Perfect and then Rapidmon Armor.
Why does he have human hands? I don't like it.
Because it's creepy.
It's got like flesh-colored eyelids.
I just love that they made him so small.
Yeah, he was teeny.
Oh yeah, it's just spoiled in the title.
Yeah. They just didn't care.
Of course she goes to a private school. Look at her.
There's no way her mother saw that mirror. I thought she was saying that over the phone. It was the teacher.
Oh, she just...
Oh, great. Ran away.
Yeah, monotone. She's long.
She's long. Yeah, look, she's nearly as tall as that shop. See why she's an emo, those schools are suffocating. Oh, look at her, she's so tough. Mom's cute.
Mom's a supermodel.
Mom's cute. Model off to work at that hour night.
Yeah. Probably on a jet somewhere.
Cute for a model. That is true. Some models aren't actually like.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Models look kind of. I don't even know how
Our
to
house is
explain it.
huge.
Yeah. Is it a tea school or what was
Oh,
that one?
Astra's
Astra's house?
Astra's tea school. You mean she doesn't just carry the Digivice on her?
I don't know, it's a tiny mouth. I don't know why she doesn't sound like this.
Deep fried chicken gizzards.
Gizzards.
I don't know if that was a yes or a oh. That fit like oh. They're playing cards, aren't they? Or like rock paper scissors or something.
There's only one piece of bread left.
Oh
Yeah. Rock paper scissors.
They're bullying poor Gilmon. That's because Gilmon only knows how to do paper.
Ooh. Big.
And already being told that you have to decide what to do with your life soon, and she's barely 10. Poor Gilmon. We can't choose anything else. Oh.
He has feathers like a real T-Rex. I suppose the ominous start goes with the ominous face and the card slashing. Like, they always kind of look like they're in a horror movie.
So she used the Snow Agumon card, right?
Right.
In the dub, they just called it Agumon.
Okay.
They didn't like. It was just for some reason Agumon knew ice attacks now.
Right. Was it orange?
I don't remember. I just remember it being an Agumon.
Yeah.
Ow. Idols are made at an early age. God. I mean, that's true, but harrowing. A harrowing thought.
You don't get to do that twice. No. You just did this. Stop it.
But it's a trumpet version. You gotta love trumpets, right? Diamond Storm.
This is a good version of the song, but I could have done without more stock footage. The song could still play while she was just slashing the card in front of people.
Yeah. Considering the Tamers can simply use any card at any moment, it's very broken. Yeah.
I think it should be called Shizzle Breath.
Oh! He's finally here.
That was Impmon, right?
Yep. They gave him a Joe Pesci voice in the dub.
You know, I can kind of see why from his Japanese voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, imagine having a garden like that.
Like he's proper, you know, American, Italian, New Yorker. Hey, I'm walking here! Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, his English voice is great. It's just the PNG gets smaller.
Yeah. It's sucked into the corner of the room.
He also voiced Ken. Yeah, it is. It's Derek Stephen Prince who does Impmon's English voice.
Renamon's just out.
I mean, what else you gotta do? What is that gladiator costume?
Yeah, like it's clearly a Digimon tournament.
Yeah.
Why is he dressed like that? What did he say?
Have you any words for your competitors or your challengers? And she's like, no. Oh. Hey, it's Mummymon.
Yeah.
Tuskmon. Is that a Pokemon? Was that a Pokemon? I don't remember him being in that scene. Monzaimon, Zambamon, Deramon.
Is that one of the little frogs?
The Gekomon, yeah.
Yeah. Are they all afraid of Renamon?
I think so. So Renamon was a badass before Ruki broke her down psychologically.
Yeah.
Wow. There's something to be said about that.
Pokemon was scared of her.
He's looking for that pizza. Desmond, no.
Was it him though?
I think so. We'll go back and look later, but I'm positive that was a Pokemon in the corner. Imagine Ruki's partner was just a Pokemon.
Emo with an emo partner.
Oh god, yeah.
Keeps weighing Renamon down the more she tries to
make her
stronger. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep calling her a little bitch. There was a Mummymon with the disguise from Zero too. Yeah.
There was, yeah.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
No, Renamon had. Well, what is it with Renamon in this franchise just being treated like garbage? Like Survives, you can almost understand. Like it had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Ruki's just awful.
This one has mentally been broken down too. Thinks it's a failure.
That's a little theme tune. Very boppy.
Little stripy PJs. Very long again, look.
Yeah. He talks at a very brisk click, doesn't he?
Yeah, the subtitles can't really keep up with him.
No.
I'm not done annoying you yet. Do these people do anything except sit in these chairs and click lighters?
Spoilers.
If he's not, you're kind of screwed, aren't you? He's not even walking.
No.
They're just making the sound of him walking.
State
Does he?
operation.
Does he have hair and he's pulling
Yeah.
his hair? Yeah.
Hey.
I thought that's what I saw. I've probably noticed it before, but I only noticed it now again. It's like he's very stressed.
Well, that's the end of you. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Look at that penis getting bigger.
Amazing. Hey, look, animation is hard, okay? What's funny, I saw there was a video I saw on Twitter of it was, I think it was a scene from like a scene from Bleach or something, of the new show. And it's like the scene, like this, it's about 2 minutes long, but the scene is drawn out and exaggerated and keeps reusing the same cuts over and over. And it's like, if Toei had animated this scene, and I'm just looking at this and going, oh god, it's so true.
Yeah. They did it was in an episode of Crosswords the other day, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
The one he did an attack a certain way, and then it cut back, and it like something else happened, and then the same attack and the same. It was just the same scene played again. What did she just eat?
She used the Snymon card. It just doesn't care. Oh god. Oh, okay.
Dead.
It's Dokugamon's Renamon now. The anime is crapping itself. Oh, that's convenient.
Mm. Ah, so she only evolves because he's there.
Mm. There is a part of me that prefers the dub version of that sequence. Not the oh no my god, you're dying, but
Yeah.
the Digivice.
The evolution bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like Digivolution. And I don't know, it just I don't think it's a nostalgia thing because I've been fully aware of the Japanese equivalent. But there's just something about the Digivolution bit that just gets me a bit more.
Yeah, the evolution bit makes me think of 90s music videos. Have like computery stuff in them.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
They just gave it a different voice as well. Oh, look at the happy faces on that fire.
Whee!
How do you like getting eaten?
Always looks like she's in pain when she's taking in that data. Head goes up like.
There, she evolved. You happy now?
Give her a smack.
Is it though? Is it the evolution you've both wished for? I feel like you're just going along with it.
He's such a little shithead already. I don't like him.
Oh, I do. I love it.
Did she say that in her head or out loud?
Out loud.
Her mouth didn't move, so I wasn't sure. You don't understand.
Only a little. She's still trying to be tsundere about it.
You're not a living creature. I don't really care.
Okay, so I don't buy that she had this realization.
No, not at all.
No, I don't. But like,
she is just there, like, ooh.
This feels more like they just had to get it out of the way.
Mm.
But they couldn't drag it out. I mean, they couldn't really drag it out.
That is something that would need to be dragged out. She's not going to realize that in 10 minutes.
No, but I meant episode-wise.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to be on episode 20 and them two are still having this tension.
But it would make sense.
Mm. It's nice to have the main character be the last to evolve. Yeah, because Gilmon still hasn't evolved yet.
Mm.
He's
still just tall baby. I suppose the opening there, or the ending, sorry, proves why. Remember, we were talking about why doesn't he just tell his parents that Gilmon's not a dog and they can have him in the house or whatever?
He would eat them out of business.
Yeah, that's what it's showing there. He's trying to bring him some bread over and he's like, ah!
All of it. If Gilmon were to disappear, what would you do?
Oh. So funny now. I
Digimon are fading.
Oh. My brain is still convinced that that's Yamato. I don't know why. What's he blushing for?
Oh, because he's 10 and girl. That's all that is. I refuse to accept anything else.
That could be the one to decide what message that YouTube tries to hide is shown or not. It tried to hide when it doesn't. Desmond's messed it so I could make it visible.
Yeah.
That means I don't have to keep an eye on it.
Well, just keep an eye out for spoilers and kill them on sight. So, what do you feel about episode 6?
I don't know. I'm glad for Renamon that she evolved because it takes some pressure off her. She's done it once, but now if she can't do it again, I feel like there's going to be more bitchiness.
Yeah.
You already did it. Why can't you do it now? Because the magical baby isn't here. That's why.
So that's actually something that's an interesting one. Do you think Kulumon is required for first time evolution bonus, or is Kulumon going to be required for every evolution?
I don't know.
Because I honestly don't remember if he was there for Galgamon's second evolution. Because we've seen Galgamon twice. In the parking lot, and then against Gorymon.
Yes.
And I don't remember if Kulumon was there for the second one.
I don't think he was.
He
was in the parking lot though.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
But that was that wasn't a continuation of that, was it?
As a continuation of Henry's, I don't want you to evolve. Because I'm a bad tamer who drives my partners insane by overpowering them.
Yeah, and that's what she's doing now to Renamon. Loading her up with other cards and making her eat other Digimon.
Yeah.
And then telling her she's a failure if she can't evolve, even though it's your fault.
Yeah. Well, look, let me pop the rankings back up on screen.
Favorite character?
Yeah. This one's a tough
Ruki.
one. No, not Ruki.
Ruki's mom. No. No, she's not a great parent there.
No.
She's just pretty as all.
Yeah. I think she'll be. Does she show up more later? I don't remember. And spoilers anyway. So...
I'd assume she would. She seems to be a source of I don't want to say trauma.
Anguish?
Anguish, yeah.
My mom's never around, so I'm an edgelord.
Yeah.
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 She doesn't seem to have a father figure either.
Yeah.
But that's anime. I don't know if I don't remember if there's stock to put in that, or if that's just pardon me. I don't remember if there's stock to put in that, or if that's just anime being anime.
Yeah. She has grandmother.
Yeah. Which is good.
With a tiny mouth.
Because she's old.
And her eyes were really small as well, so her face was a bit too big.
I think I remember Gran being a good character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gran is pretty chill.
Well, she seemed to be when she was just running in, going, "Hey, I'm home. Hey, no, I'm gone."
Yeah.
She's like, "I don't know if girls should be doing that, but."
Yeah, the chicken gizzards bit was that a triumphant? Oh yeah, or a oh god damn it, fist clench.
I don't know.
I want to go back and see if Apoclymon is one of those.
Yeah, back on.
Is Apoclymon one of the monsters?
You sure you don't want that other cake?
Yeah, I'm good. You go for it. I had mine. I don't wanna.
Well, I was offering it.
No, it's all good.
There we go.
So do you have a rank for this episode in mind, or?
Like, my brain wants to give it a slightly lower rank because she's a bitch. I don't want her to have a highly rated episode.
Oh, we've got way past it. How though? No, wait, Alamon wasn't. Alamon, no. Yeah, Alamon was the first fight, and then it was they turned up, and she was like, "I don't need your help." So I can skip past Alomon here, as in Allosaur. He might be Native American themed.
You'd have to look at his Wikimon.
What do you think of Impmon?
A little shit. But I assume he's meant to be.
Well, he seems to have this disdain for Digimon that are raised by humans.
But is he jealous? Does he want a human of his own?
Oh,
is he in this pile?
Is he in the pile of cards? All right, hold on. So, right, hold on. So who do we have here? So we have Deramon, we have Geckomon, we have Musiamon, we have Warumonzemon, we have that's a Leafmon.
Or a Wormmon.
Or no, I think the ears are too short for it to be Wormmon. I actually think that's a Leafmon.
Oh yeah, that's the thing behind him, I think.
Yeah. And then the fish thing behind him. I think it's a fish. But hey, Leafmon. I'll take Leafmon as my partner.
Yeah, because there's another baby on this side.
And then we have Bakumon, who we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Mummymon. We have Upamon. We have Hanumon. And we have Phantomon. God, I love Phantomon. Like Adventure 99, Phantomon is amazing. Just because they gave him this voice. And he's amazing. And then there's the infamous Snymon and Tuskmon summon. Where he's like, that's like during the 8th Child arc, they're in the real world, and Metal Phantomon is fighting them to try and capture Hikari. And he's like, well, I have a surprise for you. And Tuskmon and Snymon burst out of the ground, and it's like, is Snymon a praying mantis Digimon? And whatever he says about him. And the Tuskmon, avoiding his razor sharp horns, is no easy Tusk.
Oh, God.
Sorry. And it's glorious. I'm sorry. I am ride or die for 99 dub Phantomon. Ride or die. He's amazing.
Oh,
and then he gets one shot by Agemon. Because Patamon evolves, he uses Hand of Fate on Vamnimon, and Vamnimon gets knocked back, crashes into Phantomon, and Phantomon dies.
Oh no. That's even worse than getting actually one shot.
He gets one shot by Angemon's recoil damage.
Yeah.
I love him. I love him so much. No, definitely.
Oh, that voice is hilarious. It sounds like, I guess it's pretending to be a ghost.
Yeah.
Ooh, Yugi boy, I'm a spooky ghost.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But this came out first, so it definitely wasn't inspired. But yeah, no,
the same actor.
I've never looked. But yeah, no, I am ride or die for 99 dub Phantomon. He's amazing. Okay, so let's see who else we got. All right, so we have Gazimon, we have Tuskmon, we have
somebody in a trench coat and a fisherman's hat.
That might be Skull Meramon in his disguise from 99. That might be Death Meramon in his 99 disguise. Because they were already using Mummymon in his 02 disguise.
Yeah.
So that might be what they're going for there. That could be Death Meramon. Then we have Aquilamon. And yeah, that is just straight up a Pokemon. That is just straight up a Pokemon.
Is Death Meramon all one word?
Yeah.
Not showing me him in a disguise.
Oh, in the Tokyo Tower episode where he just torments Mimi and Sora for an episode.
Yeah, I wanted to look at it.
Yeah.
Maybe if I type Digimon Adventure.
Wild that there's no screenshots of that, because it's such a stupid disguise. Like, it's like when the turtles go out in a trench coat and hat, Even
when I type disguise after it, it doesn't come up.
Weird. I'm sure we'll find it later. But the Cross Wars one popped up the back.
Yeah.
It's a sexy lady Devimon.
Yeah. Is it a figure?
That is a statue. Mirai Collectibles. She's probably like $1,000 or something, is she? Pre-order.
Or
What are ORM?
I can't remember. Is it Indonesia?
Oh,
or shipped from China? Maybe it's Malaysia.
no, maybe. Oh, the Rosemont looks fun.
Pre-order.
Yeah, but anyway, let's have a look.
There's a nice Devimon there as well.
Oh, I'd put that Devimon on display. That's awesome. The pose is just, that's badass. We'll drop the link in the Discord for the chat.
Yeah, we'll put it in Discord. We have to make sure it's like a legit website before we go advertising it.
I don't think it is. I think these are fan. I think these are.
Oh, they're like, but what I mean is they're not like a scam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see.
They have a web chat.
I love the dub for 2, especially the voice for Cubimon. I don't remember Cubimon's dub voice. Now Guilmon needs to evolve. He's such a mafia shit. Well, I mean, they gave him a Joe Pesci voice, and he's like just this stereotypical, Italian gangster mafia person as you get. If you want in comedy,
yeah.
Is he Goodfellas? Oh, you think I'm funny?
Yeah, that's Joe Pesci.
Yeah, that's Joe Pesci, isn't it? Yeah. So am I a clown to you? Yeah.
Oh, her
mask comes off. Ooh, fancy.
That later.
It's nice that a main character be last. Also funny how I can read the one. Oh, okay, if we read that plot twist, Impmon is being hunted by the Men in Black. All of that operation in which they do nothing is specifically to capture Impmon because he's the culprit bringing all the Digimon. Ooh, that's a fun theory. And once he reveals his true form, he could make both worlds collide, or something like that. Desmond says, "Too bad Metal Phantomon doesn't have that voice."
Yeah. Hate that heart.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can get it off the actual YouTube stream.
Stupid bald mask.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, could you imagine Metal Phantomon chasing down Sister Monsiel with that voice? Sister Monsiel, we made a deal. I am going to race for your soul. No.
What else was I gonna look up?
Oh
yeah.
I'll show you the clip later because oh my god, it's gold. Gold. No.
Yeah, I wanted to remember what actual well, I know he's there, but I wanted to see him without all the shadows. Yeah. I remember him as well.
That. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Imagine Rookie walking around with that.
Yeah. Big,
just the big decahedron and all the tentacle arms and
chain tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they're DNA strands, aren't they?
Oh, are they? Oh, they are. Yeah.
It'd be amazing, especially the Metal Phantomon and Savers. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there in time. That depending on which show ends first, we'll be going into Frontier, and then when the other show catches up, we'll go into Savers. Because we have to address the Frontier in the room eventually. Especially since I have a Digivice in the corner that I haven't been able to unbox yet because there's just constant works going on in the house. So I never have a quiet moment that I can sit down and record it and show you guys how it works properly. So it's still sitting in its box.
The person doing the work is on the same schedule as you, so the work gets done when you have free time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah. Well, back to this episode. We haven't rated at all.
Yeah. You know what? Like it's such an easy episode to get sidetracked by because
there's all this weird stuff going on.
Yeah, but not even that. But like we haven't exactly been endeared to Rookie as a character.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that'll happen yet, or like 6
I don't know
episodes.
If I'll grow to like her because she's really put a damper on her own character so far.
Yeah, so you kind of hope that gets better eventually. Yeah.
Like if she stops treating Renamon like shit, that would be great. But will she do it like genuinely or?
Oh, if I'm nice to you, you will evolve more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, I understand a little bit. If
Yeah,
I'm,
and I think
you know,
I
that
think
came
I
out that instead of coming out like, I want to understand you better, it's more like, oh, so if I'm nice to you, you'll
yeah,
evolve.
no, and I think
Hmm.
what they tried to do there, I think they tried to have their cake and eat it. I think
Yeah,
what they tried to do is they tried to okay, they nipped in the bud. They're gonna be friends going forward. She's
yeah,
but I think they a little bit is her being a tsundere.
yeah,
So it's not like I wanted you to evolve or anything, Baka.
yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to do now.
Mm.
But I guess we'll see in the next couple of episodes if the others comment on their relationship change, or if we even
Yeah.
see from a writing perspective that she's starting to grow as a character.
Let's see if Renamon is less depressed.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about them doing this 6 episodes in though. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like you could
feel
have
like
got a lot of mileage out of this kind of storytelling
yeah, they could, and she could see like Renamon could be getting more and more frustrated seeing the others being so friendly and
and evolving.
yeah,
Yeah,
without like
eating other Digimon
yeah,
because it's just something they don't believe in.
yeah, and then even if she heard the story of what happened with Terriermon before
Hmm.
and how he realized his mistake, and then then maybe she'd understand it better because she'd understand that mistake.
Yeah, maybe there's a bit of cop on.
Yeah,
Episode title. Bringing it
yeah.
back, baby.
Do other people in other countries use cop on?
I think Americans know what cop on is.
Okay.
You know, cop onto yourself, get a bit of common sense.
Yeah.
I think it's a I think
Or
it's a
like
I think it's
when
I think
you
it's an I think it's an understood term.
I would hope so.
Hmm.
Like when you cop onto something, like it means you've realized it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have to remember not everyone.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
You
could
know.
have called it realizing your mistakes because Digimon realizing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that might have flown over heads
Oh, it's just
because the puns aren't always immediate with certain terminologies.
you'd have to like capitalize it or something.
Yeah,
Mm.
applyarizing your mistakes or something.
Yeah.
There it's like, oh, okay, there's the
Yeah.
wordplay. But yeah,
They don't call it like did you realizing or something.
no, and thankfully neither does the dub.
Yeah.
Thank God. Yeah.
Does anyone else show up then in this, or
No, I think that's
it's
it.
just their
I think it's just
arms
those
coming out?
screens. Yeah. Actually, who were the arms coming out?
They were like monster arms, so
I don't believe a Pokemon is just there.
yeah.
I
Be my tamer.
oh, theirs are just
Those are claws. Those are claws.
they're
And
very
that's that was that. That was a Mummymon's hand, was it?
oh, it's Waru Monzaimons.
Oh, with it, yeah.
And then one is Tuskmon, and then one is Mummymon. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it is
right.
Mummymon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is the fish one is Rukamon? I think.
Look at the
He's a Dolphmon. Leafmon was
leaf
the
one. Look how ominous it looks.
I definitely think that's meant to be Skull Maramon in his disguise. Um,
Yeah, it's got the same kind of jaw.
yeah. Um, is Gekomon just really tall, or is he piggybacking off Deramon's back?
I think he's sitting on him because when they turn around, you play it. He turns around, and I think he's sitting on his back when Renamon comes in. He does get a lot bigger, but I think that's just the animation.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
he's
just
like
sitting on
sitting
him.
on him.
And everybody legs it.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, it's Renamon.
And I like
The big bad Renamon.
I like the idea that Renamon was a badass in the digital world. That like had all these Digimon of various levels fearing her.
Mm.
I do like that idea. And this is where I feel like you could have got a lot more mileage out of the storytelling here. That she was strong.
Yeah.
And then you have that whole story of Ruki being, such a brat towards her that it's weakening her and holding her back because
Yeah.
Digimon bonds are like that. We know from various other media, Digimon feed off human emotion.
Yeah.
And if the emotions are out of alignment, then it can cause harm to the Digimon.
Yeah.
They could have dragged this out for about 10 episodes.
Yeah, they could. They could have made a lot more out of this storyline, but
I
again,
guess
they wanted their because if if they're going, you know, well, they have to evolve before Guilliman,
Yeah.
then they're like, they don't want to push him back any further.
Yeah. And
They
that's
want him to evolve sooner than later.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was getting to, because I was thinking, okay, well, I guess it really depends now on how quickly we're moving into the first actual arc of the story,
Yeah, like I would prefer.
because we're still like in the opening, like, get to know your characters bit.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have minded had this not happened, like this evolution, and Gilman evolved first.
Hmm.
Because then she'd be like, "Oh, even that one evolved, and you can't evolve," and you know, it'd
Yeah.
make more of more tension between them.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Could have the Digimon runs away from home episode.
Oh God.
I don't think Renamon would run away from home though.
No, she'd just go off and have a sulk.
Yeah.
Um.
Could have dragged this into the first arc. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
no need to resolve it, and well, not resolve it, but try to resolve it in one
Yeah,
episode.
don't do the character 180 like 6 episodes in.
Yeah.
She's either
Like we're only kind of getting her backstory now,
yeah.
so it should have stretched out a bit further than that.
I think so. Yeah, no, I do agree with that. And overall, I just don't think I liked this episode.
Yeah, like there were some bits.
Like, it's not bad, but it's
like
not
the rock paper scissors at the start was just silly.
Yeah.
The rest of the episode was quite serious. Like the lonely kid parent abandons them at every chance they get.
Yeah.
Work
Goes off to work at late hours because they're jetting off somewhere for a photo shoot or
runs out on like what's clearly like
a parent teacher day or
yeah. It was probably one of those career days or something where she was going to go talk. That's why all the kids were so excited that she was there. So she'd probably talk about her job or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she just ran out and said nothing.
Mm.
She didn't even go back in and say, "I'm really sorry, I have to go."
She just
disappeared.
She just ditched Rookie. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, peace out. I'm done. Like,
the class are definitely not going to be gossiping about that.
Rookie would run away from home instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Digimon wouldn't run away from
No.
home. She would.
So I don't know. I think I liked Impmon the most in this episode.
Really?
Yeah. Because he's new. And it's not just that he's new, he kind of adds a bit of flavor to the episode. That's because I think this episode's very drab otherwise. Because Impmon's whole anti-human rhetoric, or his his philosophy or whatever, didn't even really play into the episode. No. They could be going for a sort of a long-term burn on this.
Yeah.
Which Cubimon didn't even ever consider it. And then when he attacked her,
you mean Renamon?
Oh well, same thing.
Yeah.
Like,
she wasn't even really listening to him, and that's like, but
like even when he attacked her, did she block it?
No, she just kind of ducked, and the attack didn't even hit her.
Yeah,
and then kind of exploded near her, so it was like he sent a firework her way.
Yeah. Like a warning shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think of you.
Yeah.
You're not even worth fighting.
But he adds a bit of flavor to an episode that's kind of drab because
it's drab
the episode
because
drags out it drags out an arc's worth of content in 20 minutes.
It's trying to make you feel empathy for her,
which is tough.
It's tough. Like, yeah, okay, she's in private school or whatever.
Her mom's never around. She's 10 years old.
Like, living with your grandparents as your primary carers, like there's an even more of a generational divide there, especially judging by the house they live in.
Yeah.
They're probably a bit more traditional. So, although it didn't seem like there was a grandfather either.
No.
But, yeah, I don't know, but it's also hard to feel bad for her because she's such a rich kid and lives in a fabulous house.
Rookie is the 1%.
Yeah. Damn rich kids, what do you have to be sad about? No, I'm kidding. Depression doesn't work like that.
That's not, no, that's not how depression works. That's a whole other topic.
She's just going there and she's all sad because her mother ditched her, and I'm like, oh, imagine sitting in that garden. I just wouldn't have a care in the world. That's so pretty.
Yeah, it's like she's probably at that age where she wants mom to be around more, and mom's...
Yeah, like if she's 10, she's most likely starting puberty. Like, and that's kind of when you want your mother, not your grandmother, you know?
Yeah. Anime's not going to address that stuff, though.
Oh, God, no. But yeah, you can see why she would be so down and depressed. And then,
Yeah.
and because she's coming into that puberty, then that's where the edgelordy stuff comes into it. They get all sarcastic and, you know, snotty and
hormones are fun.
Yeah, I'm not your slave. I love that episode where he turns 13. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a show, Harry Enfield and Chums.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Harry Enfield. You probably know
I
Kevin.
thought it was. I was literally saying it was Kevin. I thought it was.
Yeah, Kevin and Perry. They were a skit in that show.
Yeah, before.
And then they had a movie.
Yeah. They went off and did their own thing.
He's just this happy little kid, and like he's jumping around going, "It's my birthday! It's my birthday!" And then the clock strikes 12, and he turns 13, and he's just, "Oh, I don't want to do it." And the parents are like, "Do you want to do? You want to like cut your birthday cake?" And, I'm not your slave. You can't make me do these things. You know, he's just, the arms get long and the clothes are over the hands.
Yeah.
The hair down in the face.
Oh, been there.
It's just the perfect representation of someone turning into a teenager.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Like, you'd never make that show today.
Oh, God, no.
But for, again,
some whole segment about women having tiny brains? No way.
No, certainly not. I mean, some things are fine being a product of their time, and you have to sort of look at them through that lens. You can't take media from 30 years ago and go, well, why isn't it to today's sensibilities? Because that was the sensibility at the time.
Yeah.
That's how humor worked. Might not be funny, but that's how humor worked.
Some of it could work because it was some of it was just dumb slapstick stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying it's all trash.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of it you'd have to be a bit more. Sensitivity training would be required, I think.
If you were to write that in today's day and age, you would probably be.
Oh, you'd be super cancelled.
You'd be let go from the writing team, and it would never happen.
Yeah,
but.
Oh, you'd be super cancelled.
But at the time, it was a funny show, and like Kevin and Perry aren't too problematic. Just
no.
The movie, like, obviously it goes to extremes with some things, but they are just two dumb teenagers.
I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen that movie.
Really? They go to Ibiza?
I know the premise of the movie, and I might have seen half of it, but I don't remember watching it from start to finish.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll have to do that. It is quite funny. Rhys Ifans is in it. Ifans is in it.
Cool.
He's called Eyeball Paul. He's a DJ. He's meant to be like, oh God, what's his name? Like DJ Paul something or other. He would have been touring like Ibiza and all of those clubs and everything. I can't remember his name.
But, I know who you're on about. Yeah.
But yeah, he's called Eyeball Paul because he drinks vodka through his eye.
Oh God. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ow.
But yeah, the whole thing, like, they're just two idiot teenagers trying, you know, they're on holiday in Ibiza and they're, you know, trying to get laid or whatever, but they're two awkward little British kids.
Yeah.
And
not like the awkward British guy in Love Actually. Comes home with a harem.
Oh no. Oh, I hate him and his whole storyline. They should have caught him out.
Yeah. Comes home with a fucking harem.
Yeah. One of them is, what's her name? American Pie? Oh, you know who I'm talking about.
I do. But I'm having a deer in the headlights moment.
Yeah.
But so for this episode, anyway, so looping back around, like, I can try and understand where the character is in life. Doesn't mean I agree with their approach to things.
Yeah, like, she is young, but she knows what Digimon are.
Yeah. And
she knows the effects these things can have.
Yeah.
And I feel like she needed more of a slap in the face rather than an evolution.
Yeah.
She needed...
I'm not saying kill Ranamon off, but...
No, she
have
needed
her
more...
lose bad.
Yeah, like, have her lose bad and then later on, like, learn the story of Henry and Terriermon.
Yeah.
And kind of go, oh, okay. Yeah. I've been bad.
Yeah.
And then kind of learn from it. You know what I mean? It needs to go on longer, and this is not
Yeah, there's other ways they could have approached this
You
rather
can't
than
have a backstory episode and a redemption episode all in one.
no, and that's what I mean. They crammed a whole arc into a 20-minute episode.
Yes, a harem, the way to make a little village. That's what Rex did.
Yeah, that is what Rex did. I love you too, Nia. I love you and all you guys.
That was foreshadowing.
That's so weird to think that that's foreshadowing.
Yeah. It wasn't a naive sentence after all.
No. And she laughed at him.
Yeah.
Well, he really did love all you guys.
Or have Renamon actually evolve but give a dark evolution?
Oh, I don't
know. I'd feel bad for Renamon then.
Too early in the show.
Yeah.
Too
But
early.
then again, you could do that if you stretched it out.
Mm.
Make Rookie regret that evolution hard. That too, yeah.
Including Tora and Poppy. No! Poppy is not for staring. Poppy is also not for lovemaking.
Oh no.
Poppy QC Pie would probably murder you for trying.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
I'm gonna give favorite character to Renamon.
Ooh, that's a good shout. No, that's a good shout.
Like Renamon is strong, and Renamon understands what it means to be a partner. I keep saying she. It is a she, right?
Well, female presenting, but this is the show that sort of goes Digimon have no gender.
But this one seems to be
Yeah.
female. Not all Renamon are female. I'm not saying just
No, I get that.
I
No, I know what you mean. Like they go out of their way to, like there's obviously like
almost like a big sister to Rookie, kind of.
Yeah, but like there's also in some, and maybe I'm thinking of later stuff, but there does seem to be like there's a chest under all that fur, and she does seem to be like a very female fox.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a feminization of the design.
Yeah.
So yeah, go like.
So I'm just gonna go with.
Yeah, use the pronouns. I don't think the animation will care.
People in chat might care. I don't know. No, I've forgotten what I was gonna say. But yeah, she understands being a partner because even when she was almost beat, she still jumped in front of that attack to protect her partner.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's good in there, and I feel terrible for her.
No, there is.
Because if she was such a badass and now she's paired with such a little shit,
that's holding her back, and
and then making her feel like she's the failure when it's not her fault at all. Like Rex will give her a thing or three.
Pyramithra and Nia. That's 3. I'm
sorry, I can't get over that.
No.
Could have Renamon start in that one being what Rookie wants, but thrown to the extremes, then change into the other one as they grow. Oh, sorry. There's another bit before that. Damn, there is an evolution line parallel to the main one that is basically an evolved while not being good enough to be the main one.
Oh, the purple line.
The
purple line. Like we saw in Ghost Game, Yokomon.
Yukimon, no?
No, Yoko.
Yoko.
Yeah.
Oh, it's YOU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yokomon and then
Taomon?
No, Taomon is the one Cubimon turns into.
Yeah.
It's Daomon.
Daomon, yeah.
And then Kuzuhamon.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't get that far with that storytelling. She would be I've forgotten its name already.
Daomon?
No.
No.
The other one.
Yokomon.
Yokomon. I always forget Yokomon's name, and I just said the damn thing.
Yeah, your brain just goes purple Cubimon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could she could be Daomon for a couple of episodes, and then learns, and then the evolution to Cubimon, and you get like the true evolution line.
Yeah.
Or something. You could do that. I don't know how much episode real estate you would have to tell that story, but I guess we can work that out as we go.
Yeah, like there are probably places further down the line where we'd go, that's where they could have done this.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
But this wasn't it, and I don't know. Like Gimon was funny. He's annoying as hell. I can picture him as other characters in other shows. I couldn't tell you who they are right now, but I just know that whole he's just that annoying friend or that guy who's with the group that like nobody wants to be around him, but he's just part of the group, kind of one of those characters. And yeah, I can see him being a pain in the ass going forward.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's kind of in the name, Impmon.
Yeah, and I know he's in the title, so in the opening, so he's obviously going to be around for longer than one episode.
So out of 5, what would you give this?
I don't even know if I'd give it a 3.
Wow. Okay.
Like the fight with all the spider webs was the PNGs moving around was hilarious.
Animation is hard.
Yeah, no, I don't begrudge any animator for just dragging a PNG to make a spider walk.
Oh no, no, I did, because when I was watching Adventure Colonoscopy, that was half their battles.
That's yeah. See, now in this day and age, it's a bit different. Like how old is this again?
2003.
2003. Yeah. So would animation have been as computerized?
I'd say they were just sort of coming into it.
Yeah.
Not everything is hand drawn, but there was,
yeah,
it was kind of sort of like the.
I know obviously we had CGI and all that by then, but like a lot of animation studios would have stuck with the old way.
Yeah, I think
to get the style they want.
Yeah, I think we're coming into sort of the mainstream effect of like doing everything on drawing tablets and things like that. So you're not.
So I know they do because they do the evolution and that's clearly like computer generated or whatever. So maybe the rest of it is hand drawn. Well, some of it is definitely hand drawn when you see all the little when Ricky was taller than the shop. long Rookie.
Yeah, she was above the shop, like the little like curtain, the little curtain thing over the doorway. She was taller than that. Yeah,
but a 10-year-old child was taller than that. Yeah, it was a bit awkward. And
yeah, I'm not mad about this episode. Like,
no,
it's not
like I find that kind of animation funny, but it does kind of bring down the episode as well a little bit when everyone is like weird faces and longer than they should be. And
yeah, like I don't mind stuff being off model, but like when it's like when Rookie's mom came home, and Renamon went, and then the PNG just got smaller as it went into the shadows, just faded out.
Yeah,
just faded out. Just faded out of the screen at that point.
Yeah, like she didn't even back into the shadows. She was just up in the air still in that one pose and just got sucked into the darkness.
Yeah.
Like, it was weird. She could have just stood back and faded.
Yeah.
And that would have been fine. It wouldn't have looked as weird.
Because they do that when they have her walk out of shadows.
Yeah.
Just reverse that.
Yeah. It just looked really strange.
I guess it was cutting edge at the time.
Yeah.
But like definitely like and then the Dokugumon had the opposite effect where he just got bigger.
Yeah.
As he was getting closer.
Yeah, and when he was running, like the legs weren't going one after the other. They were in the same place, and you just heard the.
Yeah, there wasn't even like speed lines. He was just. Yeah. It was just again just the PNG just being bounced up and down.
I don't know. I'll just give it a 3.
It doesn't take me out of the episode, but it does sort of make me go. Animation is hard. I get it. Look, I mean,
can't win in every episode.
No.
Because the budget probably went to these screens and all of the monsters there, and
But even then, a lot of them are off model as well, and I get that because they're meant to look clumped together. And they're in shadow, and it's only meant to be a vague outline of what. Yeah. I get why they went for the effect they did there. I think that a lot of stuff in this scene is intentionally off model to sort of throw you off for her perspective of seeing live Digimon and things like that. So.
And it's kind of like they were like, we want them recognizable, but you have to pause it and wait and see who they are. So draw them properly and then skew that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to fat shame anyone, but like Musimon was looking very chunky. Yeah, I don't know. Like I didn't have as much fun with this episode as I did with episode 5.
No, no way.
No.
Even Kulamon turning up in this one, I was like, really? You were here? But
yeah, and it really felt like he was just put in because they had to get the evolution out of the way.
yeah.
Like he wasn't even in the background for the episode.
Yeah, they could have shown him like
Following Ruki or something. Or Renamon, yeah.
He could have been watching her talk to Imon or...
Yeah, but he just wandered into the field by chance.
Yeah, I guess we're just meant to assume he's everywhere. He's always there. But did the digital fields like correspond to him? Does he have something to do with them?
I honestly don't remember.
Because he like... Well, he helped summon the Evilmon.
Yeah.
And he seems to be around all the time, so...
Yeah. Like, I honestly don't remember. So, like, again...
Where did Gorymon come from? He was in a construction site.
Yeah.
How did Kulamon get there? Was he there?
I don't remember. That was 2 weeks ago. I don't think he was, though.
No, I don't think he was.
No. Yeah, no, I'm not... I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same. Like, I was like, well, I just give it the 3 because I like Renamon, but I don't think it really deserves it.
No, it's not a good episode.
No, it's
like personally,
it should have been 10 episodes.
Yeah, like this,
the
like
story
the
should have
first
been stretched out over 10 episodes.
Yeah, I feel like you could do the first half of this episode fine, and then the last half of the episode another 4 episodes time or something.
Yeah.
So, and
give us backstory in one, and the whole redemption thing
in a couple of episodes time. Because I don't want
build to it.
But like there is a part of me now that like when we go into episode 7 and 8 next week, I don't want her and Renamon being buddy because it just feels unnatural.
Yeah.
After 6, after 5 episodes of Digimon are only meant to fight. She didn't have a resolution. She didn't have a redemption that Digimon are alive. She just went, "Oh no, that thing nearly ate me and you saved me," I guess.
Yeah.
Or if that was meant to be her realization that Digimon are alive, she didn't express it very well.
No, like she wasn't like, "Why did you save me? Because I care about you." You care about me? You have feelings, you know?
Yes,
there was nothing. Not even as stupid as that, you know. Because I couldn't write that.
Renamon just telling her to run, and then her going, "Oh no." Yeah, no, I really didn't like this episode.
It didn't, no. Yeah, I gave it 2.5.
Yeah. Okay. Well then.
Now it has to fight with something. No, it doesn't. Put it under.
Under a Tamers trial?
Yeah.
Which one was that again? The Gorymon episode. Yeah. Gorymon episode much better than that. Yeah.
These rankings are easy. To the top, to the bottom.
Yeah.
The extremes of the show.
This might be the easiest week we've had so far. What? Why did yours shrink like that? Oh yeah. Okay, there we are.
You must have hit the number 1 instead of the
words. Yeah, I must have.
5, 2, 3, 1, 4, 6.
5, 4, 3, 3, 2.5, 2.5.
No,
the episode titles. Yeah, 5, 2, 3, 1, 4, 6. Oh, wow, we're the same.
3, 1, 4. Oh, they are.
Wait. Our scores are different, but our positions are the same.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We only have 1 different score.
Yeah.
There's a 0.5 in the difference.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh. That's interesting, because I think in crosswords they're a bit different, aren't they?
Let's have a look at our crosswords. So mine goes 6, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, 7, 4, and you go 6, 3, 5, 8, 1, 2, 7, 4. So we have 7, 4 the same. 1 and 2 are reversed.
8 and 3 are reversed.
Nope. 8, 3, 3, 8. and 5 in the middle. So they're not quite reversed.
That's why I said 8 and 3 are reversed.
But they're not, though. Because they're not, like, in the same... 5 is still splitting the difference
I
between 8 and
know,
3.
but those ones are swapped around because
Oh.
you would like 8 better and I like 3 better.
Okay, yeah.
So
All right.
one is on top and one is on bottom.
Okay. Scores, there is a 0.5 in the difference as well.
Mm.
On where we place this one.
Yeah. Interesting.
Hold on. Okay. So, okay, so let's jump back over to the chat for a minute.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
Right, so where are we?
They don't exist then?
All right, it doesn't need to be a story you can finish in the first part of the series, and then bam, she already grew and never makes the same mistakes again. People take time to grow and keep committing the same mistakes. You could have her entire arc being about how she's constantly trying to grow but ends up making the same mistakes when cornered or things look bad, making her panic and go back. The moment when she moves from Tsukuyamon to Kazuhamon being the decisive moment of her character, since she would be experiencing in her own flesh what she does to Renamon. Oh, so you were thinking have Renamon go the full distance to Kazuhamon. Ooh. Oh, so you don't see Kyubimon or Taomon until like late in the show. Oh, that's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. I didn't realize that was what Reiko was getting at. I thought like we just have Yokomon for a couple of episodes and then you do the swap to Kyubimon and go forward from there. I didn't realize Reiko was like, no, just send her all the way to Kazuhamon. Especially with the way Mega Level works in this show. I won't spoil anything, but that's an interesting one. Ooh, I don't hate that idea, but as we go on, we'll see we'll see where it might have fit in.
Yeah.
Kazuhamon would probably be a dark evolution in Tamers. Rika deserves friendship beating. Gory, as in gorilla. Easy, right? Look at your crosswords puzzle. What? Look at you, crossword puzzle. I don't. No. They could appear too, but Ruki is constantly going between one or the other because she keeps trying to grow and keeps Oh. She could get Kyubimon, but then go back to Yokomon when panicking. Ah, okay. So it would which one you get is like a reflection of her emotional state. That's an interesting idea.
What are they like then? Like if she got Yokomon.
Well,
would it just sit there and be like because I know what dark evolutions are like when they're mindless and scary.
Yeah. I think she would just be, I don't know, personality-wise, because in lore, Renamon evolves to Domon when it's not good enough to evolve to Cubimon. It's like it has to evolve, but its stats aren't high enough to go the other way because it hasn't learned enough magic or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the Tsukuyamon line is meant to be the stronger of the two lines, but
so would it just be weaker and
I guess
it
would just
defeated? Or would it be like an edgelord Digimon? Like
something Reiko says something like a Gulus when it first appeared. Oh, I don't know if calm, collected, ruthless, and heartless.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean that's one way of writing it. Like just have it be a
polar
opposite.
I feel like with the way she is,
she'd almost prefer the Yokomon line.
Yeah, because it would be ruthless and she's ruthless.
Yeah, I think you'd almost be rewarding the behavior.
You'd be turning her into a villain.
Ooh, oh, there's a plot twist.
Yeah.
Barely being contained, but not being able to really kill the tamer. Basically what Ruki wants her to be. Yeah. So I feel like you're almost rewarding. You have to have a moment though where Ruki has is this what I'm like? Because it has to scare her into changing. Because I feel like if you reward her that way and they bonded, Like imagine like when Gulus turned up and went link with me, and Hero went, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what
You're
would
much
happen
cooler.
here.
Of course I will.
Yeah. I feel like that's what would happen here.
Yeah, she'd go down a villain route then. She'd just be the Digimon murderer. And then,
Yeah.
but I
In
don't.
season 2, we had a Digimon Kaiser, and this season we have a Digimon Queen.
Mm.
Domon, why shouldn't we kill your mother? She's getting in our way.
Mm.
Oh no. That's a
That kind of goes down the route of
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, would
They're upsetting you. Turn them into a doll.
Yeah.
She ended up being quite the villain.
Yeah, that is basically where that goes, isn't it? Interesting. Hold on. Desmond said Rika, the Digimon SN. No! Don't loot the lollies. How hard is that? How hard is that? Don't loot the lollies. How hard is that? Oh, yada yada. Anyway, do we have anything else?
No.
To tidy this up, or are we done?
We're ending on don't leave the lollies.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
The Japanese would do. Don't. That doesn't mean you have to endorse it. Reiko said, "I'll be honest, I didn't get it until you said not to loot the lol." Oh.
I thought sun and moon. Oh
no. The worst part is I know that artwork. I know that fan art exists.
Oh, probably.
I am pretty sure I have seen artwork of Rika or Ruki in like just leather and straps and holding a whip. I that artwork
at least aged up.
That artwork exists. I am
like they drew her as a grown up, right? Not a 10-year-old.
I don't remember.
I hope
but
so.
I know I can see the art.
Yeah.
In the back of my mind somewhere.
Your mind is going, no, we're not looking at that.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, like I'm 95% sure that artwork exists.
Yeah.
Because it I hate to say it because again, I follow, don't loot the lollies, but she is prime candidate for that sort of.
Yeah, she has that personality.
Yeah.
But too young.
Yeah. Remember, 10-year-old. Look.
13-year-old.
Yeah, even yeah. Not any better.
Not any better.
No.
Ugh.
Anyway.
It's
a good thing I'm going for a shower after this because I feel unclean. I just feel unclean now.
Part of the rules, it does exist.
Unfortunately. So
I swear if I ever see anything of this baby.
Oh. Just you're putting too much faith in the internet for it not to be a thing.
We have to protect her.
She was all like, for those who are, because we don't have like webcam set up. Meg is currently clutching our Anya our Anya Spy Family figurines. And just going like, if I'm getting very
murder anyone who Rule 34 is you.
And getting very protective. Sakimi already did it, quote unquote, aged up. Remember, and that's a whole different discussion. I'm not getting into whether aging up a character makes things okay. That is a conversation that requires a lot more nuance than I care to give it right now.
Yeah. Leave my baby alone.
But
she is baby.
Yeah. But at the same, I've never looked at Anya Forger and gone, yeah, but what if you were 18? I've never, I don't have,
like aging a 16-year-old character up to like an adult is like it depends.
It's again, context is key.
Yeah.
It's not. it's still kind of squicky, but it's not as bad as aging the. What age is she in the show? 6?
5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
No. Don't look at her and think, what if you were sexy? No.
Yeah, I'm not a moral guardian.
Yeah, like I'm not against characters being aged up, but it depends
There
on
is
the
a
character.
there is a threshold.
Yeah. It's like looking at Susie in this show and going, you know, like, was she like meant to be 3 or something?
In fairness, the only aged up art I've seen of Susie is her interacting with other characters as like the next generation of Tamers.
Like they've aged her from a child to a teenager.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I'm like, that's nice and wholesome.
See, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Keep doing that.
That's like Rugrats all grown up. You know.
Yeah. God, that was a show, wasn't it? That existed.
But when you start getting like Rugrats not safe for work, that's the problem.
Oh, no. Please, no.
Anytime I want to see Anya aged up is with Damien and her getting together.
And I'm pretty sure I've seen aged up art of like them getting married and shit
them
like
being
that.
like flirty teenagers and like awkward and and he's still blushing his face off and that's cute.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah,
but
aging her up.
If you're aging her up just for the purposes of more spicy artwork, get help. Meg, you saw that show too? Oh yeah. I mean, I think we, not to, pardon the pun here, but I think we grew up with that show. Yeah, but again, look,
I'm okay with people drawing Anya like as a grown up wearing Yora's dress and taking after her mother, but not when they loot it.
Yeah, again, the context the context and the nuance again and it's a conversation that again requires a bit more delicacy than I don't have the energy for at what are we at? What time is it? It's only 11:45. Still, we've had a long day. I am tired. But me too. Growing up on Rugrats all grown up. Yeah.
All Grown Up came out at the time we were all grown up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So. I feel like we again, pardon the pun here, but I feel like we grew up with those kids.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we were a little older than them when that came out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in All Grown Up they were in their 13s to 16s.
Yeah.
And we probably would have been in our 16s to 18s.
Something like that, yeah.
So it would
have been the younger siblings watching it.
Yeah. Desmond, I hired you out. Not really.
This episode did.
Yeah, God, this episode is such a.
Ricky is just such a buzzkill.
Yeah.
We were so happy after the baby was so cute and dressed up and playing football, and then this happened.
Yeah. Oh my God, Rookie's an energy vampire.
We have to watch season 2 of that.
Yeah.
We have to watch season 3 and 4 as well, but
yeah.
We have to continue the show.
Yeah. What We Do in the Shadows. I slept on that show for so long and I'm regretting it. We're playing catch up now and it's great.
You know what we'll do? We'll watch the movie because it's only 45 minutes long.
Oh, okay. We still have to watch Once and Always as well.
Yeah. That's What We Do in the Shadows tonight, though.
That's a whole series, though.
No, not a series. The movie.
Oh, we'll see. But yeah, no, I'm not trying to be a moral guardian, but Jesus, sometimes the internet is a curse.
Yeah. It can be a blessing, but it is definitely a curse. Ooh.
Right.
My tummy is angry.
Oh.
It's a monster.
Probably. It is,
My body doesn't like drinking Monster anymore.
No. Oh, you go off it for so long, and it was meant to be for the wrestling last night, and then we just didn't. So we're like, oh, we'll keep it for the podcast.
We were just awake. We didn't need an energy drink because we were just awake. Yeah. It was a good show.
It was a good show, yeah.
It kept us engaged.
Very hot crowd and very fun escapades. Match order was a bit random.
Yeah, and neither of us won the predictions because we voted for the exact same things.
Yeah.
Because they were predictable as shit.
And even when we lost, we drew.
Yeah. Yeah. So there is no winner from Backlash.
Yeah, maybe we'll turn that. Maybe we'll turn that into a thing.
don't know how we would turn it into a thing.
Well, we just do what the others do, and like just do like a watch along, and we do a predictions video, and it's like we just do the setup like this, and we just do a predictions thing, and we do like where we have Wormmon and Lotmon, we just do the PNGs of who we think, and then
who we think it is. Yeah, we'd have to keep changing them out for every match, but yeah.
Well, no, not even that. I'll show you what I mean later.
Okay. You know, you're just gonna have a big buff picture of Drew McIntyre sitting in the corner for every episode.
I did. Yeah, that wasn't kind of where I was going with that, but we'll see. We start incorporating other stuff back into the channel rotation, or God forbid, we set up another channel. Not using Ben's Wargreymon picture though.
No. No, I think we could do the podcast. The podcast originally started with like you were talking about Doctor Who, you were talking about wrestling.
Yeah,
and we do have another Doctor Who season coming up.
It was meant to be sort of a jack of all trades kind of podcast, and then I went, well, if I'm taking from Digimon, I should focus on that.
And I started doing that one.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't know. I don't have the energy. This episode has really sapped my want to care.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't want to set up a whole new channel for this, but at the same time, I mean, you have a channel and I have a channel. We don't have one.
Yeah, we don't have one. Like, this is your channel. I just happen to be on your podcast.
Yeah, you're the co-host, but we didn't, excise the podcast to its own part of the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
So it might be something to look at. Not the podcast, but other endeavors.
Yeah.
So,
could be a thing.
Yeah, it could be a thing. I'm not promising anything. One thing I am promising though, and it's because I've already committed to it, during my birthday donathon, we hit the stretch goal that I would read fan fiction on live stream.
Yeah.
Now, this was meant to be cursed fan fiction. However, nobody proffered up cursed fan fiction to read. So I'm going to combine the stretch goal with an agreement made with Reiko. And tomorrow, over on Twitch, I am going to be reading Reiko's Digimon fan fiction.
Lovely.
Have
you read it already?
No, I did. I think the first chapter Reiko sent me, I read that, and I enjoyed what I read.
Fantastic. Something AJ is not gonna like.
No, I did. I enjoyed what I read so far. But going back into it and like reading it aloud and maybe putting voices to things and that sort of shenanigans is going to be fun.
That's why I was asking if you've read it already, so kind of where to start.
But then
I don't know where
but then I don't know where the rest of the week goes because Tears of the Kingdom comes out on Friday. Now, if I'm lucky, my physical copy will arrive on Thursday, and we can start playing it Thursday night into Friday morning.
That could happen because we live very close to Smiths.
Yeah, but it'll be coming from the warehouse. It won't be coming from the shop, like it's back in Dublin. Then, so I'll be doing that, and then Tuesday Tuesday I was meant to be doing the spicy noodles thing. I have the pot of 2x spicy noodles. I showed it off during the birthday stream. I have it. It's ready to go. There is a problem. My work hours.
Yeah.
I don't finish work till 10 p.m. my time. I really don't want the pain that comes with 2x spicy. Now, look, I'll be fine eating them. It's the internal pain that I'm talking about. Like when it hits the aftermath of it. I really don't want to be up all night with stomach issues because of it. And Zelda comes out this weekend. So this coming weekend. So what I may do is this coming Saturday, early on in the day, I'll record it, I'll do the thing, and then I can get it all out of my system before I stream Zelda that night. However, Meg and myself might be going to dinner that night.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if I can work it into this coming weekend. I'm not. I want to get it out of the way, but because of my work schedule, it's tough to figure out. Okay, what day of the week am I suitable to be running back and forth to the bathroom? Let's just call a spade here.
Yeah,
There's
like,
no.
we all know what you're talking about.
There's no way of tiptoeing around this, right?
Yeah.
I want to fulfill the goal because you guys were awesome during the birthday stream. I want to do this for you. I will suffer for I will suffer for my sins. But it might be the following weekend after. No, well, hold on. The following weekend after Zelda, we're going to be at my mother's for her birthday. We're going to go visit Mama Borshak. Hold on. Sorry. So we're going to be visiting Mama Borshak that following weekend. So obviously can't do it there. So what I might have to do and I don't think I've anything coming up, but the weekend of the 27th is probably the only weekend I can sacrifice to summon the Egyptian gods.
Yes, because you're on call the rest of the week after.
That changed. I'm not on call till the week of the 5th now.
Oh, yeah.
But even still, like that Saturday into that Sunday, I think the on-call starts from the Sunday rather than the Monday.
Okay.
So it might be I need to double check the hours on that because because I'm working
American hours,
8 hours behind or whatever. I need to double check that. But Saturday the 27th is probably the weekend where I can sacrifice my body and soul to summon the Egyptian gods.
Yeah, it's just tough to do it with your working hours.
And then just we've different events coming up and things like that.
Yeah.
So
and again, you don't want to be stuck in the bathroom.
No. So that is just me being open and honest with you guys. In
lieu of that, if we found another cursed fanfic, would you read that too?
Two. Well, yeah, I suppose.
Reiko's one, and then maybe a cursed one. See, all the fanfic I read, you can't read on YouTube. They're not cursed so much as they are just well.
Yeah, I could age restrict the stream.
Yeah, but you still can't.
And that would still be over on Twitch. It has to be cursed to a point. It can't be
just porn.
Yeah,
that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, spicy is fine, but it can't be beyond. There is a line I would have to draw.
Yeah.
Because I'm not risking my channel for it. But spicy fanfic is fine.
What about the fanfic with Jesus and the devil? That's an old one.
I was thinking, what about the fanfic with the Undertaker and Kane? But there's one I remember from years ago called Big Red Broken Heart.
Oh God.
And I mean it's cursed.
Yeah.
It's cursed. But that's not up to me to decide. I was never
Brothers of Seduction.
I was never given.
Surely there's one out there.
Again, the cursed offerings were never made, so I'm gonna combine the Reiko thing with the stretch goal. So
but no, that's what I was saying. Just because the other one is so far away now, would you do another cursed one in between to make up for it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I don't mind that idea. I don't want to start another game before Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Because it's going to end up like Fire Emblem.
Yeah, where play it and then it just gets tossed aside and then you kind of go back to it and we're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
How does this work again?
So, because we do have Fatal Frame 4 to start. Horizon Forbidden West. What else was on the backlog? I was just for there's one or two other things.
Okay, sorry, I was just making sure the chat wasn't frozen. Everyone's gone quiet now.
What else was there?
Vikings Valhalla.
Vikings Valhalla is on the backlog. The Square Enix RPGs, Tactics Ogre, Harvestella, Live Alive. There's so much on the backlog.
Advance Wars.
Advance Wars 1 and 2. there's so much on the backlog that I don't want to start because
It'll just be cut off on Friday.
It'll just be cut off come Friday because we're just gonna go balls to the wall on Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, you've been waiting long enough now.
Yeah, about 7 years now. Yeah. Well.
Oh, don't say that.
No, I mean 7 years since Breath of the Wild, but I think they announced the game back in 2019. So what, 4-ish, nearly 5 years development time, which is fair looking at it. I can see already why it took so long to make. Everyone was expecting it to be kind of like a Majora's Mask situation where they took the Ocarina of Time assets and then just made a new game in 2 years. But no, they took a lot of what the fandom did with traveling the overworld and putting balloons on rafts and and making their own jet propellers and things. They took all that and went, well, let's knock the bugs out of it and base a whole system around it.
Yeah.
The bug testing and dev time that must have gone into something like that.
Yeah.
Because Breath of the Wild's physics engine is fucking incredible. And people are still finding new stuff you can do.
Yeah.
All the 7 years later, you know, people are finding all this new stuff you can do, and it's absolutely wild. Pun intended. So for them to look at that and go, okay, well, let's knock the bugs out of it and build a bigger story around it. Because apparently the only reason we're getting this game is because they had so many ideas left over for Breath of the Wild DLC that they were just like, no, let's just make another game.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild get DLC?
It did. It got the Champions Ballad.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Which was fine.
Yeah.
Wasn't my favorite DLC ever, but you know.
And then Age of Calamity just is a nothing burger, really, in terms of story.
Yeah, Age of Calamity had it was meant to be like a prequel to Breath of the Wild. It was meant to tell the story of Calamity Ganon and the whole thing. And spoilers, it's basically a parallel universe.
Yeah, so
because they had this great thing where you had the old champions teaming up with the new champions and everything, and it was really story-wise, it was like, oh, there's a lot of lore here, and then they just pivot at the last minute and go alternate universe, and it's like, okay, well, what was the point then? And that's what Fire Emblem Three Hopes does.
Yeah,
it's meant to fit in to the 5-year time skip in Three Houses.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It's basically the same thing where it's like this alternate telling of the story.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, don't be cowards about this stuff.
Yeah. Just actually make it
be a prequel or don't.
Yeah.
You know? Don't be
kind of advertised that way as well, wasn't
it? And it was, yeah. But if they're going to chicken out on it and they're going to be cowards about it, I would rather it just be like the first Hyrule Warriors, where it was very much just a celebration of the series and you had different timelines coming together because Sea of the Witch. Yeah. To be fair, the OG Hyrule Warrior story is a bit insane. You know, this witch develops a crush on Link and crushes the universe in order to make him hers. You know, maybe we don't need to do something like that again.
Yeah, but a game like that,
basically,
not even so much about the story because it's about murdering tens of thousands of
but Lana basically Pyra and Mithras herself. Her evil, obsessed with Link form splits off and becomes its own human, and then the two end up working together as like sisters by the end of it all. and then that got DLC, which expanded that story, kinda, sorta. With the Wind Waker stuff and but Sia died at the end of it. How are we saving her? Oh, we're saving her immortal soul and now she's actually a person? Oh, okay, I guess. Spoilers for Hyrule Warriors, which was a Wii U game, I guess. But yeah, you know, if you're just going to cower out and just make it if you're going to make Age of Calamity an alternate universe by the end of things, just make it Hyrule Warriors 2 and just make it another crossover event.
Yeah.
At that stage, which they kind of did by having the old champions like Urbosa working with Riju and Daruk working with Babono? What the fuck was his name?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, but anyway, right, yeah. So any of that stuff, right, shows how memorable that character was to the Breath of the Wild story.
Picture what he looks like.
Yeah.
Tell his name. Facebook has been going hard with the Daruk statue. Every couple of ads, it's the one.
I mean, he's a big boy. I imagine he's
He
a
is.
chonky statue. Like I will get.
I'd love to see it in person.
Oh yeah, like
really would.
I will get it. Like I will get like the other champions eventually, but like in the next couple of months, I've got Nia and Shine Greymon on top of Agnes, Edea, Ring a Bell, Monica pop up, and Natsuki, Nendo. So the champions can sort of wait a minute. The other three champions. Like I'm not
Yunobo.
in a Yunobo. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to get Rivali as a statue.
No.
You know, but I wouldn't mind Daruk or Mifa. So
it'd be cool if we got Mifa and Sidon. I know he's not.
Yeah, he's not a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know, with Tears of the Kingdom, he probably will be. First for Figures will probably do a whole line now for Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, R.I.P. my wallet. Taba, yeah. We had so we had Rivali and Taba link up. We got to see like these cute little moments with Mifa looking at like grown up Sidon and being like, oh, my little brother is such a, you've grown up to be such a, such a wonderful person, and there's these cute, and because Mifa's dead by the time of, because that's the whole thing of Breath of the Wild. The old champions died. Ganon killed them all off.
Yeah.
So Sidon getting to spend time with his sister, and it's all really nice and cute.
Although,
and then it just goes alternate universe. Fuck it.
If we wanted a full size Mifa, then the Sidon statue would have to be about 12 foot tall compared to it because she's so small.
Well, like they're all to scale, right?
Yeah.
Those statues are all to scale, right? So if Mifa is if the Mifa statue is, we say for argument's sake, 12 inches tall.
Yeah. Because
she is small, right? She'd be shorter than Urbosa for sure.
Yeah.
And Daruk is going to tower over the lot of them, right?
Yeah.
Urbosa, right? So Mifa, we say for argument's sake, if that's 12 inches tall, Sidon has to be about 22.
At least, yeah.
Like he has to be a big boy.
Yeah.
Just for scaling.
Yeah.
And I fully expect that we'll get them with Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Because there's too much money to be made there for them not to do it.
Yeah. Did you ever get the amiibo set of the champions?
No.
Every
now and then I look at Amazon and there is a pack of the four of them.
Yeah. And
I'm just like, I would end up with a second Urbosa. I could sell it into CEX.
Yeah.
Fine. But I keep looking at the price and I go, oh, it's worth it, but not right now. It's kind of one of those things.
Yeah.
So.
Well, true, because it's one of those things where we'd buy them and they live in a box.
Well, yeah. Well, I know they probably see a bit more use now because all the Zelda amiibo will be compatible with Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
The same way they all were with Breath of the Wild. You get extra costumes and like you get the Fierce Deity costume through the Majora's Mask link and the sword and all of that stuff. But again, it's just one of the things I'm just not in a rush.
Yeah.
I should get them because they will become gold dust eventually. But I'm not in a rush at the same time. I've got too much on, like,
and they're amiibo, they're not really gonna go. I know some of them could go kind of rare.
Yeah. Well, no, they probably will. That's what I mean. They will turn to gold dust eventually. But I don't have the same urgency like I did with the Bravely pop-ups.
Yeah.
Because I was like, no, and then I've got that Bravely Default collector's set coming in a couple of weeks. Unless Square Enix pushes it out again, because that was meant to come out mid-April, and then they pushed it out to mid-May. So I'm like, you bastards better not push it out again. Like Japan got that set at the same time they got the vinyl.
Yeah.
And how long ago did I get that vinyl?
Yeah.
So I just don't have the urgency, and then I've Nia and Shine Greymon to worry about as well. So I'm just like, and then we're saving to move.
Yeah.
And we've got a Comic-Con coming up.
Yeah.
So it's like all this stuff is like 2024 for me.
Yeah. Gold dust.
Well,
at least it's not Moon Millennium Mon.
Not Moon Millennium Mon. Where's COD Pass when you need them? But yeah, no, okay. I think we've had a bit of a tangent, so I think we'll bounce.
Yeah, and I think that works for the podcast, having other topics, because we do go on tangents about everything else.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's where this started. We got into a thing about like other topics and expanding the scope of what the podcast is about. You know, and it is something we're gonna have to look at. We're gonna run out of Digimon episodes eventually.
Yeah, so I think incorporating it now would be a good idea.
Yeah. Mario bounce. Woohoo! Let's go.
Which
Wait, that
is
was more
kind of
peachy. Sorry. Oh, wow, I really went peachy. Hello. I'm Pete. No, no,
No, you lost it.
I lost it. Oh, well, so much for that Princess Toadstool cosplay. Ah, I'm Daisy. Um,
Can we get
although the cadence where what I was doing that hello, that's more her Mario 64 voice than it
Yeah.
is her modern.
mm.
Mario 64. Her Mario 64 voice is it's something. Her Mario Kart 64 voice even.
Is it kind of one of those when in TV shows when a guy dresses up as a woman and he's all like, "Yoo-hoo!"
Oh no, like it is very much a girl do it is a woman, like it's the original like Nintendo Treehouse localizer
Yeah,
doing the voice because they just didn't have a voice actress for her at the time.
yeah. But is it that kind of like high pitched, like super? I'm definitely a girl voice. Because I can't remember what it sounded like because I couldn't play that game.
Let me see here. Mario. That's Luigi's voice. Kart 64. Peach. And now there's different, like Peach has a different actress in Japan and the States.
Yeah.
So Leslie Swan. So this is what we want here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're probably very sad on screen.
And chat can hear this, can't they?
I think that's what I'm gonna set it up for. I'm gonna just set it. The chat should be able to hear the desktop audio should be coming through. I just oh, that's that one. And properties define. Oh, almost didn't.
Yeah.
No, good thing I checked that.
Good thing I made you check that.
Well, yeah. So display capture. I don't know how much of this. It's only voice clips. We'll be fine.
Video capture could work now.
I think I have it on display capture. Oh no, it should be. Yeah, it should be window capture. That's yeah.
There
okay. So let me just. What is that?
I don't know.
Guess we'll find out in a minute. That's what I was looking for. Oh, it was probably the rankings.
Yeah.
Right. So. Right.
Take that. Here we go.
That one.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Keep going.
Peachy.
Oh, she's not too bad. Did she just die?
Yeah.
Bingo. Bye-bye. Yeah, Peaches got it. All right. Let's go.
Yeah. So now that is not the Princess Peach that's coming to Comic-Con.
No.
No, because that's Leslie Swan, not Cortana's actress. So Mario Kart, what's going on? Oh, I guess Jordan. Also, hi Jordan, I missed you coming in earlier. Hello. Basically I did a Mario, but it came out more like Peach, so I was explaining to Meg it was more like Peach 64 than modern Peach.
Yeah, I couldn't play any of the old Mario games on the 64 because they all make me motion sick.
Don't worry, I kind of dipped. No bother. Well, look, I think let's do Double Dash next. No.
Let's listen to every Peach.
Let's listen to every Peach.
So we're mostly just talking about how the podcast could go on and talk about other topics because eventually we're going to run out of Digimon. So
so we're just wondering like if it's a good idea to start incorporating now because we go on enough tangents as it is, or I don't want to do 3 shows a week.
No, but the idea you had for stopping Tamers every now and again to watch that other show
on the Run for the Money.
Yeah,
like
we could maybe incorporated into that.
Yeah, like nobody came like
Because we do watch wrestling on a Saturday, so doing the podcast on the Sunday to talk about it wouldn't be so bad.
no. Or we do live watch-alongs and talk about things as that's happening.
Yeah, because like if we're watching it, obviously you're not going to be streaming anyway. So
No.
So we could do that.
Yeah, so instead of streaming over on Twitch, we do a third show. Oh God, it's going to be the NXT of our setup. Good Lord.
It could
I
be
suppose
fun,
if it's
though.
only once a month, like it's an
Yeah.
idea. Okay, look, it's an idea to workshop.
Yeah, it is because, like you said, eventually we are
going to run out of
it.
Digimon, so we are going to need topics eventually. And
But if we start incorporating them now, it won't be such of a cold turkey from Digimon.
yeah, no, and
later
I
on.
think that's where our tangents, like, they do lead it, because
Yeah.
like
People
we've
come,
covered a
like people come in and go, "What?
Yeah.
This isn't Digimon."
like we've covered, like, even today, like we've talked about, like, we had that whole Beyblade conversation last week, and like this week we've what we were talking about, the Breath of the Wild stuff, we were doing all that.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead came up for a while.
The conversation about art and looting.
Yeah.
So
So like, we already have these other conversations woven in around the Digimon stuff.
like we always got like Yami goes to say, "Oh, it's the Pokemon segment," you know?
Yeah.
Like
I know Justin was saying something happened with Waikoko this week, but
there was a cute moment with Waikoko, yeah.
yeah, I just haven't looked at the clip yet, so I have no comment on that.
Maybe open votings with the community. See, we don't want to do just anime as well. Like we're talking about watching wrestling, and maybe because there's a new Doctor Who series coming out.
Yeah, so we're
Because the podcast used to talk about Doctor Who.
Yeah, well, I mean,
so-
that was long ago, and I don't know how. It didn't really. It was like episode 1, and I gave opinions on Jodie turning up.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a week to week. Oh,
Did
this
you
is
not talk about it more than once.
no,
I
because
remember
I
you talking- I vaguely remember you
let me
talking about it.
finish.
Okay.
I tried, and I tried to do it as a reaction thing,
Yeah.
but the BBC just came down too hard on the clips,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I just didn't have the patience to be constantly editing the
Yeah.
clips that I was reacting to get it
Yeah.
down to like to sort of like the reaction channels that I do watch. So I don't, so that lasted 2 episodes, and it wasn't tied under the podcast itself. It was just meant to be its own thing, but after 2 episodes I was just like, this isn't worth it.
Okay.
I get maybe that's on me.
But
Maybe
as
I
a
gave up too soon.
segment in a whole overall podcast.
Well,
maybe
even that
know.
segment was just like, oh, they actually did it. I didn't expect them to. I hope the writing is good, because I know the internet is going to shit itself, which it did. Because the internet shits itself about change in general.
Yeah. But that's, I mean, if we were to go forward and talk about different topics, maybe that could have its own little segment.
Yeah. Again,
if we go back to watching it weekly, then.
look,
yeah.
we'll workshop this stuff. Like, I'm not against the idea.
But that's why I'm saying, just in response to like the community voting what anime to watch.
I'll be doing Digimon Adventure 2025. Oh God, that'll be the 02
reboot,
won't it? Oh God, I hope not.
Yeah. 2 colonoscopy.
Which is weird, because they had 2022 right there, and I like I'm over the moon they went in the direction of Ghost Game.
Yeah.
Because it's new and it's different, and it's characters and scenarios and everything that we haven't seen before. It's not trying to retread the past.
But at the same time,
Well, I mean, unless you count Atmon, but
Yeah.
it was Atmon without the plot.
Yeah, all the numbering would have lined up, and it would have been an anniversary of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of surprised that they had the restraint.
Mm.
But at this, I
The
think what
movie
happened.
probably should have came out then.
Well, that was what I was getting to. That movie's meant to be coming out in what, August, October, something like that. Yeah.
Fall.
Fall. Yeah, I think October. October sounds right.
Yeah.
But that was probably why they didn't, because they didn't want brand confusion on the reboot and then immediately going back to the old timeline.
Yeah.
So that was probably why we didn't get the 02 reboot immediately. I
Mm.
still think it's coming,
Yeah.
because we know those CSA Digivices for 02 or Super CSAs.
Mm.
So they're going to be like this one. but for 02. Like those are still coming.
Yeah.
There's no but when they rebooted Adventure, they retooled the Adventure 99 Digivice. So maybe they do a new design, but like maybe they'll announce those properly closer to the release of the movie. You guys could watch Beyblade. I know you're hiding Dragoon under your desk, AJ. It's Dronzer, thank you. Beyblade. I don't even know if that's available for purchase. I don't even think the old shows are on any of the streaming platforms. I think it's the newer stuff.
Probably, yeah.
Which I have no association with.
I mean, we could get the old
I'm
stuff.
sure it's available.
Yeah.
But I am a proponent for if the official release exists in some form, support it before you start sailing. If you're able to. Like, again, if a company does not want to sell you a thing and you've no other option but to sail, because they're not going to lose money they weren't trying to get anyway.
Yeah.
I feel that's morally correct. But
Lady Leomon, the first 3 seasons of Beyblade are the best. Fight me.
I mean, the first 3 seasons are all I know. Metal Fight and like all of that stuff, I've no connection to.
Yeah.
I don't know where you. I've no connection to that stuff. I just like so I don't know. I'll agree by default because I only know the first 3 seasons with Tyson and Kai and the Chief and everyone. I don't know the stuff after that. Because the dubbing and broadcasting was so haphazard over here.
Yeah.
So I honestly could not tell you dickens about what happens in like after Beyblade season 3.
Thank you. If you like Beyblade, you may like Monsuno.
Monsuno.
I remember my season 2 Dragoon I played with.
Desmond says the 3 seasons of the metal season was the same. Oh, that heart is in the way. God, what?
It won't go away.
Can I hold on? What if I stretch? There we go.
It's still. Oh, you have to stretch it all the way. Yeah.
Oh, but that's fine.
It's the same when I click into the chat on my phone now. Well, when the subscriber message isn't there,
Yeah.
I have to turn it to the side to make the heart go away.
Yeah.
What is YouTube up to blocking the chat like?
With the React menu? Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like the thing they tried to do on Twitch. You know, the React that you put under the window. But
each character has a small cylindrical thing they throw at, and there comes a giant monster character. It's like a polar bear called Locke. Oh, I think I know that. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Google.
Isn't there another series like that where the monsters are like in a ball? No, not Pokemon, Desmond.
Oh, there's the toy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of looks. That kind of looks familiar. Isn't there a thing like where they're in a ball and you launch them out and the ball sort of opens up?
Ooh, the monsters are quite cool.
Oh,
the ice diamonds things sticking out of him upset me, but
my favorite was the evil lady's black lion drift blade. Bakugan. That's the thing. They still sell that. I saw that when we were up in Smith's the other day. They still sell Bakugan. Monsuno. Looks fun. I'd be interested in looking at an episode or 2.
He looks like he's in Cyber Sleuth.
He does look like he's in Cyber Sleuth. Look at him. Looks like it. It looks like maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like a Western anime.
It does actually.
It's like an American show trying to capture the anime style. Am I wrong?
Created by Jeremy Padawar and Jared Wolfson. Original language is English and Japanese.
Okay.
Nicktoons, Hulu, and TV Tokyo.
Okay, maybe I'm not completely wrong. I have seen Monsuno on Nicktoons. Yep, collected all of them. Season 1, 2, 3. Even got the limited edition. Only 3,000 made ones. Oh wow! I remember when they announced that set. I'm kind of sad I missed out on it, but like it's kind of one of those things where like I enjoy Beyblade.
Very movement of the theme song for the ending.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
Like I remember they did release like an anniversary set for the Beyblades, and I was just like, I like Beyblade, but I don't have. No, I mean I told the story about my bouncing one getting demolished a
yeah.
couple of weeks ago. It was kind of one of those things where it was like, what would I even do with them? Because they would sit in the box because I'd be afraid to take them out and like let
Yeah.
them rip, let it
them
rip.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Because your one ripped.
well, not even that. Like, because that set was like there was only 3,000 of this set made.
Yeah.
Like, I do remember that being announced and released. It's kind of like with the Meta Watch. Fucking love Metabots,
Mm.
but like, around the time of the Vital Bracelet coming out, they released an actual like watch from the Metabots thing, and
Yeah.
it came with the medals and such. And I was just like, oh, do I want that now? And now the thing is gold dust.
Mm.
Like it's the second hand market on that went sky high, and I kind of kick myself for not getting it. But at
Mm.
the same time, it was just going to be another thing that would live in its packaging
Yeah.
because you couldn't do anything with it. It
Mm.
like you got the sound effects and everything. But it wasn't a watch.
Yeah, it's not like the Vital Bracelet where you can walk around and actually do stuff with it.
Yeah.
And you can even use it without any Digimon in it.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's a little dude that just
Yeah.
you can level up if you don't have any dim cards. So I was just like, oh, I should, but what would I do? Would it just live in a box? And at that stage, I was like, oh. But I do kind of kick myself for not getting the Meta Watch.
Mm.
Like that is the one thing I went, that's my what's Ahab's whale? Not Moby Dick, is it?
Captain Ahab, yeah.
Yeah, it is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, maybe it is. What other one am I thinking of? Because there's another story like that, isn't it? Jonah, yeah. Anyway, that's my... Anyway, either way, the Meta Watch is like my lost. I was like, oh, I should have done that. Oh, but look, it is climbing up to midnight, so...
Yeah, I was going to say we have about 5 minutes left of this podcast.
Yeah.
Because we have things to do.
Yeah. Seekers related.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, guys, definitely stick around for more Metabots Row Battle. I miss Metabots. I have my little Metabee on the desk here.
Currently shooting something at Anya.
Yeah. Yeah, I have my Metabee on the desk here. I love him. He's die cast, so he's heavy.
He's a heavy little guy. He is.
Yeah.
I'm always worried when I pick him up. Not that I pick him up often, but if I have to clean or anything.
Oh yeah. No, I get you.
Don't just go around picking up your stuff.
No. I mean, you did break Byleth.
I didn't. Violet broke herself. Violet, I looked at her and her hand fell off, okay? I didn't even touch her and the hand fell off.
Is it bedtime, Uncle AJ? Should we read a bedtime story?
I am not being lewd on Anya. I said she's getting shot.
Leave it to Uncle Rex. Story time is tomorrow because I'll be reading Reiko's fan fiction, as promised.
Might not be a bedtime story, depending.
Well, I don't know. Maybe do you think these dulcet tones could lull you into sleep? I don't think so. If you fall asleep to my voice,
I used to when I'd watch the Atmon podcast because I didn't know shit about Atmon back then, so I didn't understand. So my brain just went, "No, we're shutting off now."
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't understand
That
this.
is fair. No shooting, or do you prefer lapping? No, Bunny. Bunny's fine for Meg.
Bunny.
Lol into sleep. Lol into sleep. Yeah.
What's the Irish for bunny again?
Lol. I said no. God damn it, Desmond.
Lol.
I said lol. I said lol into sleep, not lol.
Lol.
I have a very nice voice. Oh, thank you. I basically left it to you. Never really asked which one it will be. I'll DM you about that later. Just to be, I know you're fine on either one, but might do the first Kyoshiro and Jellymon one. We'll see.
Mm.
All right, so look, guys, it's coming up on 12:30, so we're gonna get out of here. We will be back on Wednesday live with episodes 9, 10, and 11 of
Yeah.
Digimon Cross Wars.
You're definitely not eating noodles on that day.
No, and we will have Digimon Seekers, our read along, and well, not it's not really a read along. It'll be our chat about and reaction to chapter 1-12 of Digimon Seekers.
1-12. When are we getting 2- something?
Yeah. Like next week is going to be 1-13.
Yeah,
I'm like, oof. Like they're really dragging out chapter 1.
they are.
So I'm very curious to see where it goes though. Last night of chat, I cursed Zoidberg.
Have a good night. Stay safe, stay warm, and go hug your fur babies.
Oh,
I have 2 Lotmon up there. I can give them a hug.
you also have Gengar.
I have Gengar. He's not very well. This one is furry, but Gengar's not meant to be furry.
Yeah.
Longest chapter ever.
Oh, I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah.
I think we're building up to more text so we can get more content out of the way and finally move on to chapter 2. Found this by accident. Glad I did. Nice. Oh, thank you for joining us, Lady Leomon.
Good to have you.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to have you in the chat. And thank you so much.
Jordan, no.
No, it's not that one. It's not the sleeping bag one. It's the Gengar plush that is.
It has a little keyboard. He sits at your desk with you.
Yeah, he's meant to be like a comforter. He's meant to just. I don't know if he's meant to be like a comforter or like a posture helper.
Yeah, because he's sitting in front of you, so you're not leaning over your desk.
Yeah.
And then his keyboard is to rest your wrists on.
Yeah, so he's like
Yeah.
a posture. Yeah. So he's a posture helper.
He's specifically for working at your desk with.
And thank you both for not calling me Lady Lemon.
Oh, we know a Leomon when we see it.
Just don't die, okay? Because I hear Leomon are deathly allergic to battle.
I've been broken, haven't
I still don't know how.
I?
I don't know
I'm
I don't
glad.
know how they broke that curse. Like they had like multiple opportunities in 2020 to just like, okay, that's where we do it, and they just went, no, we'll keep the actor around for the whole show. Leomon's the Digimon Kenny now.
Oh, yeah, we watched Mad Leomon die like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was fun.
This is the series that starts that trend.
Oh,
Well, this is like he died in Zero. He died in 99,
Yeah.
right?
like
but-
it's not a spoiler to tell me a Leomon dies. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
okay.
right? But like
I
this
fully
is,
expect
but like
it.
this is the show that made it a trend
Yeah,
because, well, it happens again.
yeah.
And then he died in X Evolution, and then we had Ice Leomon or Pangemon in Frontier, and then we had Saber Leomon and Boncho Leomon in Savers, and then we had Mad Leomon in Cross Wars. We technically had Ojamon in Atmon.
Yeah,
Like he's the closest thing to a Leomon in that show.
yeah.
So I don't know how the 2021 surviving is hopeful. Like we didn't have a Leomon in Ghost Game, surprisingly.
No. No, I don't.
Oh, and then he died again in Try.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I don't think he should have been able to be reborn. No, I'm thinking of Wizardmon. No, Leomon died in the digital world. That's fine.
Mm,
Wizardmon, if they brought him back in Triad, like properly, I know there was visions and whatever.
yeah.
That would have been weird because he died in the real world, so his information shouldn't have been able to reconfigure.
Yeah.
But got
Mercurymon?
Mercurymon.
Is that a Leomon?
No. Well, he's
With a
like
recolor.
no. I won't spoil Mercurymon for you.
Okay.
He's in Savers,
Okay.
so I won't spoil him for you.
I probably won't remember by the time we get around to it.
That's fair, but just in case. Try annoys me. It has too many plot holes. Same.
Yeah.
And then Kizuna tried to be Try, but shorter, and still didn't work. It just pretended Try never happened
Yeah.
until Mako turned up randomly, and it was like, oh, okay, you are acknowledging Try,
Mhm.
I guess.
I guess.
But look, much love to you all. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here with
you.
us. We will keep an eye out for Digimon Seekers 1-12. And we'll be back on Wednesday live with Cross Wars 9, 10, and 11. I'm going to say, wasn't he in Frontier, but I'm thinking of Marukimon. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a whole naming structure thing in itself, because... Oh, hold on. I need to type this out just for, like... Because it's awkward. So, in the English version of Frontier, we have Mercurymon,
Yeah.
right? Then in the Japanese, he's called Mercuremon, right? Like that.
Right.
Then Savers came along, and we had another, but different. Then we had an actual Mercurymon, as in the planet,
Yeah.
right?
In Japanese. Right.
Right, and then the English literally translated the sounding for his name.
Yeah.
So it came out as
Pokemon. Yeah. God's sake.
yeah. So the franchise being consistently inconsistent as always.
As always.
I hate it and I love it. This franchise owns me at this point. Let's be fair.
Yeah. Just look around this room.
Yeah. All right. No, but for real,
Time to go.
it is time to go. So,
like
like Marmite. Oh, oh no. Why? Why Marmite? Oh, well, that's it. We're done. Much love to you all. Pleasure to have you here tonight. We'll see you on Wednesday. Yggdrasil willing.
Mhm.
And much love to you all. Take care. And bye. That all my notes.